The time has arrived. It is the Uefa Europa League final in Seville. What a game we have in store. It's German side, Eintracht Frankfurt versus Scottish Giants, Rangers.
City ground and Borough.
Well, that was absolutely calm. Hello, very good evening to you, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to the live UEFA Europa League final match reaction. I am your host, Mr. Darryl Johnson, live in the heart of Teesside, Middlesbrough. Welcome those who have tuned in. Do us a favour before we get things underway. Drop us a like on the stream. That would be brilliant. How are you all? Hope you're doing well. I hope you're looking forward to this game as much as I am, because I am really looking forward to this. This should be a brilliant game of football. It is Rangers versus Frankfurt. It's Germany versus Scotland. This should be a cracking game indeed. Typing this quickly. Turn on the fans, it's on here. Right. Welcome those who've joined. Hope you're all doing very, very well indeed. Drop a like on the stream. That would be marvellous. Let's have a look at the live chat. Hello, first man. Didn't expect this stream, but you know I always do the streams for the European finals now. Didn't expect this stream. Our predictions are 1-1 draw, goes to extra time. Fairs. 3-1 Frankfurt's my prediction. Fine. Here he is. 1 hour away late. Huh? What do you mean 1 hour late? Match doesn't kick off till 8. So I don't go live till like now because it doesn't kick off. It doesn't kick off yet for another half an hour. Live in his famous house, basically his room, to keep it short and simple. I'll say what I want. I hear someone's been on the fish tonight. No, I haven't. You sent me a photo of someone having fish and chips, but I haven't had fish and chips at all. I had noodles and buckies for dinner, actually. Doz's food stand goes perfect. Fair enough. Well, there isn't going to be a food stand, so sorry to disappoint you, but tough at the same time. Welcome everyone who's joined anyway. If you just tuned in, I hope you're all doing well. Do us a favour, drop us a like on stream, get involved in live chat, and we'll get things straight underway. Once I've just done my Instagram story to say that we are indeed live. Dun, dun, dun. Dun, dun, dun. Dun, dun, dun. Upcoming streams, there isn't any for this week. I'm not available at all this weekend. Otherwise, I would have done the League One player final and the DFB Pokal, but I'm not free this weekend whatsoever. So I end up missing the Premier League final div season as well, but sad luck. All right, we're live. Come and tune in for the Europa League final. Click the link here to join. This should be a good game. All right, looking forward to this. So it's two teams that probably deserve to be in the final, actually. It's Frankfurt taking on Rangers. It's Germany versus Scotland in Spain. Yeah, that doesn't that work? But if you just joined, welcome. Drop us a like on stream. Let's get things underway. So it's going to be a good game. Rangers have done really well in this campaign. They've had to come back from behind on a few occasions, actually against Braga and also Leipzig as well. They absolutely annihilated Borussia Dortmund in the first leg and went through in the second leg as well at Ibrox. But I think what's helped them is their fans, same with Frankfurt. Both teams have done probably better at home than they have done away from home. and that's down to the fans, the atmosphere. The atmosphere here is going to be absolutely magnificent at the home of Seville. Just under 10,000 tickets were given to each set of fans, whilst the rest of them are probably all UEFA affiliates. So I don't know why. I mean, in a 40,000 seat stadium, at least give them 15k each, and then the other 10,000 to anyone else, but not 20,000. I think that's absolutely ridiculous how they've done that. But I'm looking forward to this. Is the Europa League final. Big opportunity for these two teams to get into the Champions League group stage and to also get themselves a place in the UEFA Super Cup, where they'll be taking on the UEFA Champions League winners, which will be either Real Madrid or Liverpool. We could have Rangers versus Liverpool potentially, if that was to happen, or Frankfurt versus Real Madrid, or Rangers against Real Madrid. Could you imagine that? Rangers into the UEFA Super Cup. They have never played at the home. No, they have played, actually, I believe, at Seville, haven't they? They won in 1972, I think it was. 50 years the last time they got to a European final. And I'm pretty sure they won it, actually. But also, at the same time, this stadium that the game's taking place at, which is the Estadio Sanchez Pizjuan, or whatever it's pronounced. Pizjuan, I don't know how you say it. Anyways, this stadium is hosting the final, home of Sevilla as well. Sevilla could have actually played the final in their own stadium, but they got knocked out to West Ham United. And also Real Betis, who are based in Seville, could have played in their home city. They got knocked out as well by, I think, RB Leipzig, actually. But, it's a new adventure, a big match for Rangers, their first European final in 50 years. And I can't tell you how much I am looking forward to this. This should be an absolute cracker. So, let's see what happens here. So fingers crossed. I mean, I'm hoping Rangers win it. It'd be great for Rangers to win it, but at the same time, if Frankfurt won it, then I'll be happy for Frankfurt. I'm not bothered really who wins. I know everyone in the UK will be wanting Rangers to do it. This very stadium, though, the home of Sevilla, was the stadium where Celtic lost a European final, I believe, against FC Porto. And this time it's the other side of Glasgow. Can the blue side of Glasgow win at the Sanchez Pizjuan and take home the European trophy that Celtic didn't manage to do? Well, we're going to find out very soon indeed. Get your predictions in the live chat, of course, because we are taking predictions for tonight's game, and your predictions will close at kickoff, which is in about 20 minutes' time. And I'm going to start off by saying that I think this is going to go to extra time. I think I may have said different, actually, on the stream. But I think this is going to go to extra time, and I'm going to predict 2-2 with Rangers winning in extra time, because they've won in extra time before, and if they do go 1-0 down, they have a habit of coming back. So I think Rangers will probably win this, to be honest, and I'd be very pleased with Rangers if they did, and their Dutch manager, Van Bronckhorst, as well. Been magnificent for them this season, hasn't he? Absolutely brilliant. Scotty in the live chat here has gone for 1-1, going to extra time. Liam in the chat has gone for 3-1 to Frankfurt. And also Mia has gone for 2-1 to Frankfurt as well. And that's all the predictions so far. Again, not many in the stream. Let's hope it picks up a bit before the game starts or during the game even. Because I know recently the recent streams have been pretty quiet. The FA Cup final wasn't great. Wasn't a brilliant stream, to be honest. But that was also for the fact there was absolutely nothing going on in the game. It was a boring game. So we'll see see what happens today then. I say I'm looking forward to this. Rangers going into this game with a lot of confidence, you know. They've won the last few games. They've done really well in Europe. Let's have a look at how the teams did get to this stage, you know. Eintracht Frankfurt into their first ever European final. And even if they lose, I think their fans will be very, very pleased. I'm sure Mr. John Wayne, who'll probably join at some point, will be very pleased with how Frankfurt have done in this tournament, because it's been a pretty tough run for Frankfurt. They've had to come up against Real Betis. They won. Oh no, it was Betis. Sorry, it's Frankfurt who knocked them out, not Leipzig. Frankfurt did knock out Real Betis 3-2 on aggregate. Made hard work of it in the second leg, but managed to scrape themselves through. Then they caused a massive shock by going 3-0 up at the new camp and winning 4-3 on aggregate. They then took on West Ham United, and West Ham, a lot of people had West Ham United as their favourites. Eintracht Frankfurt went into this as the underdogs, and Frankfurt took the lead inside the first minute. Won 2-1 away from home at the London Stadium, which I will say no team has done so far in the Europa League. And then they finished the job winning 1-0 against 10 men in the second leg, getting them into the final. Rangers, on the other hand, have had a very, very tough but also very exciting campaign in the round of 16s. Was it the round of 16s? No, it wasn't the round of 16s. It was the playoffs, wasn't it? It was the group stage playoffs against Champions League side Dortmund, who had dropped down into the Europa League. They beat them 4-2 away from home at the Signal Iduna Park, and I don't really think any team other than probably Bayern have actually won at the Signal Iduna Park this season, to be honest. Not many teams have won there. And then they drew 2-2 at Ibrox, winning 6-4. Now, what a game that was. In the knockout stage, Rangers, to be honest, absolutely finished off the Crvena Zvezda, Red Star Belgrade, obviously from Serbia. They then went into the quarterfinal, took on Braga, were 1-0 down in the first leg. Second leg, they turned it around and won 3-1 after the game had been sent to extra time. Got to the semi-finals against Leipzig. Same again. Same story. Went 1-0 down the first leg. Came back to win 3-2 on aggregate in the second leg. And, you know, Rangers have had to come back from behind at least twice in this knockout stage to get to the final, which they have fully deserved. Lineups are in. I will give you the lineups in a couple of moments. But if you just find welcome to the stream, please do drop a like on the stream, get involved in the live chat, and we'll get straight into it. So Frankfurt versus Rangers, if you don't know, obviously. Germany versus Rangers. Frankfurt aren't doing particularly well in the league. Didn't finish their season on a high, really. They weren't particularly good this season in the Bundesliga. Taking on Rangers, who did well, didn't win the league, obviously, ahead of Celtic, didn't retain the title. But in Europe, these are the two best teams in Europe this season. Could have been West Ham Rangers, but unfortunately for West Ham, it isn't. And obviously the stadium's taken place. The stadium that's hosting the final is, of course, the Estadio Ramon Sanchez Pizjuan, Pizjuan, or whatever you call it, which is the home of Sevilla, a team that West Ham knocked out in the round. Was it in the quarterfinals? No, it was in the round of 16s, actually. West Ham did really well, by the way, as well. And I think all four teams really deserved a place in the final, but unfortunately, there can only be two teams in the final, and there can only be one winner. And the two teams that I think deserve to win this, Frankfurt and Rangers, but there's got to be one winner. Who will win? Give us your predictions in the live chat, because your predictions are open until kickoff, which comes in 15 minutes' time. I'll give you the lineups in a moment for you all. But make sure you get your predictions in the chat. I've gone for 2-2, and I think Rangers will win in extra time. So your predictions are open. Samuel in the live chat here has gone for 2-1 Rangers. Thank you very much indeed. If it would like to show the comment on the screen. What's happened to this? There we go. 2-1 Rangers. That's what he's gone for. So thank you very much indeed. I shall write that down. I tell you what, the atmosphere is going to be magnificent. Apparently, I don't know if this is true, but apparently Eintracht Frankfurt fans have spent quite a lot of money on a display that they want to share in the stadium. So they've created a big display, apparently. First I've heard, I don't know how much they've spent, but who knows. You supporting Rangers for this? Yeah, I mean, I suppose so. I'd like Rangers to win. I'm watching this as a neutral, really. You know, I don't support either team, so watching it as neutral. But obviously, it'd be great for Rangers to win. You know, first fan in 50-odd years. And if Frankfurt won it, well, I don't think many people could have many complaints because Rangers and Frankfurt have both been magnificent this season, fully deserve to be in the final. But obviously, there can only be one winner. So happy days for whoever wins. Whoever loses, well, on to next season for them. But I think Rangers will win this. I'd like Rangers to win. I think they've deserved it for the amount of comebacks they've had to make in this competition. And some of the teams have knocked out as well. You know, Borussia Dortmund. Red Star Belgrade, not an easy side. A lot of people say they're not a good side, but they're not an easy side. Braga as well, they're a decent side. Leipzig, decent side. And then they're playing against another German opponent in Eintracht Frankfurt in the biggest game of their season. Everyone in Germany supported Rangers that game. Oh, when they played Leipzig, yeah, because everyone in Germany hates Leipzig because of because they're classed as an oil club in Germany with the 50+1 rule and all that jazz. It's very complicated. I won't go into it. The lineups, though, for the two sides. And we'll start off, of course, with Rangers. And then what I'll do is, for Eintracht Frankfurt, I will say it in German. So this is where I'll be speaking English and German again for the stream. This is going to be very fun indeed. For Rangers, they're starting 11. In goals, number 1, Alan McGregor. Number 2, James Tavernier. Number 3, Calvin Bassey. Number 4, John Lundstrom. Number 6, Connor Goldson. Number 8, Ryan Jack. Number 14, Ryan Kent. Number 17, Joe Aribo. Number 18, Glenn Kamara. Number 23 is Scott Wright. And number 34, Borna Barisic. And the formation, I am pretty sure, is a 4-2-3-1. I'll give you the formation when they come up on the screen once the players come out. What happened with Liam Forrest result? Yeah, I was happy with Forrest winning. Liam had to disappear. I don't know what went on. He didn't tell me why either. So, I don't know. But it is what it is. There's loads of Rangers fans, you know, that are spread amongst Frankfurt fans as well. So, I don't know what's going on. This will be fun. Here we go with starting 11 for Eintracht Frankfurt. For Eintracht Frankfurt, in Tor nummer 1, Kevin Trapp. Nummer 2, Evan Ndika. Nummer 8, Jibril Sau. Nummer 10, Filip Kostic. Nummer 15, Daichi Kamada. Nummer 17, Sebastian Wode. Nummer 18, Almame Tore. Nummer 19, Raphael Bove. Nummer 29, Jesper Lindström. Nummer 35, Tuta. Und Nummer 36, Ansgar Knauf. So here we go. Players will be coming out very, very shortly. It is the final of the Europa League. And this is the only stream you're going to see until next week because I'm not available this weekend and there won't be a stream on Monday anyway, because I'll be coming home that day. It's not the Ultras. The Ultras are behind each of the goals, so there probably won't be much trouble. Yeah, that's quite true. Is there any games I could do on Tuesday? There's the Dynamo Dresden game. That's the relegation. That's the relegation second leg. National League playoffs. Oh, right. There's the National League playoffs. That's quarterfinals. No. Is there anything on Sky Sports? I would probably... No. Oh, dear. This is where we're really at the end of the season now, aren't we? So I think the next stream after this, believe it or not, will be the Europa Conference League final, which is next Wednesday. So this time next week will probably be the next stream on the channel. And that'll be Warmer versus Feyenoord, if I'm not mistaken, which I'm also looking forward to. So I'll be doing all 3 European finals, all being well. Sadly, I'm not going to be available on the 29th, though, for the... I don't think I'm going to be free on the 29th for the EFL Championship final, which I'm a bit disappointed about, but there you go. I never understand how the German playoffs work. Is it 3rd in the lower league versus 16th in the higher league? Yeah, basically. So 16th place in the Bundesliga, which was Hertha Berlin this season. They take on the team that finished 3rd in the Bundesliga 2, which was, I think it was Hamburger SV. Hamburger SV, yeah. So Hertha Berlin will be taking on Hamburger SV in a 2-legged tie. First one being at Hertha, second one being at Hamburger. And whoever wins on aggregate at the end of the 2 legs, if it's Hamburger SV who win at the end of the 2 legs, then that means that Hamburger will be up in the Bundesliga, and Hertha Berlin will be joining Bielefeld and Greuther Fürth in the Bundesliga 2. However, if Hertha Berlin win on aggregate at the end of the 2 legs, Hertha Berlin will remain in the Bundesliga, and the only teams that will come up to the Bundesliga will be Schalke and Werder Bremen. Hamburger SV will stay in the Bundesliga 2. That is how it works. A 2-legged tie. Whoever wins, so if the team from Bundesliga 2 win, they get promoted. If the team from Bundesliga win, then the Bundesliga side will be staying up. It's a relegation playoff. It's the same case in the 2nd and 3rd division as well. They have the same again. 3rd bottom in the 16th in the Bundesliga 2 take on 3rd in the Dritte Liga, and the same works there. Same for the Dritte Liga and the 4th tier. So that's where it gets a bit interesting. But yeah, that's how it works. It's very confusing sometimes, but I've managed to sort of get the hang of it. Union overtook Hertha then. Union finished, I'm pretty sure, in the European spot for next season. I'm pretty sure they finished in the Europa League spot or the Europa Conference League. And Hertha, as it stands, could be, if they don't win that relegation playoff, then they're going to be relegated. So there you go. Doesn't the 4th tier split into regional? Yeah, I think it does, and that's where it gets a bit complicated, so I don't know. Sorry, bear me 2 seconds. What you lost?
A smoke alarm shop, Peter.
You lost your smoke alarm? It's in here?
No, my portable one's taken away.
Oh, I thought you meant the one that's always in. I thought you meant the one that's always in there. For goodn's sake, it's in your room. Dear God. Oh, right. Sorry about that then. Welcome if you just joined, by the way. Drop a like on the stream. That'd be great. Got the first half and second half cans of Iron Brew. Got over 10 likes. So first half can is open. Ah, balls. First half can is open. All together now. Up your nose! Oh. Can't make a good burp. Hertha used to be the better team in Berlin. Now it's Union. Yeah, well, that's football for you. Things change. Hello, NMP Football. Hello, Jake. Hello, I've got a friend called Jack as well. Hello, Jake. Hope you're doing well, matey. 1-1 extra time. Rangers to win on penalties. Right, so you're going for 1-1. The predictions, by the way, have to be correct at the end of the 90 minutes when the full-time whistle goes at the end of the 90. So, oh, dear God. Iron Brew's gone through me already. NMB Football, all right, Joe. Nice trim. Yeah, Ty also got me beard done as well. So, very, very smart. Heard about Newcastle result. Yes, good result for Newcastle and a good result for United. So bye to Arsenal because they're not going to get very far. Here we go. Here we go. This is going to be a cracking game. Ladies and gentlemen, this is the UEFA Europa League Final 2022. Please welcome the two teams, Rangers and Eintracht Frankfurt. I'll look forward to this. All right. Get your predictions in if you haven't already done so. 1-1 extra. So are you going for 1-1 at the end of 90 minutes or are you going for something like 0-0 or something? Because the score has to be correct in the 90 minutes. 3-2 win. 3-2 Frankfurt says Harry Doherty. This should be a cracking game, this. Let's see what happens here. Oh, by the way, I haven't got monetization on, by the way, so don't send any super chat or anything because I forgot to turn monetization on. The money won't go to me. So there you go. Was a lot of Sheffield United fans on my TikTok last night. What a sad shame. I was so upset about them. 3-2 Frankfurt. Good, right, fair enough. I've gone for 2-2 and Rangers to win in extra time. Jake, I assume... Jake, I would assume you're going 1-1 at full time. Obviously before extra time. 2-1 Sharp got it. I know that's a sad shame. Wasn't very sharp, was he? Okay then. So, by the way, did you know that Middlesbrough-born singer Chris Weir has a brother called Diarrhea? Right. So, Eintracht Frankfurt's 11 is Kevin Trapp in goal, Ndika, Torre and Tuta as the back three, Filip Kostic and Knaufle as the wing-backs, with Sebastian Rode and Sau in midfield, in central midfield. Ahead of them is Kamada and Lindstrom behind Rafael Borra. It's a 3-4-2-1 formation with the two 10s. Tonight's referees are from Slovenia. Oh, I recognise this guy. The referee is Slavko Vincic. And the assistant referees, Tomasz Klančnik and Andras Kovacic. Yes, Slovenian officials, yes. And on VAR today, Paul van Bokel from Netherlands. Offside VAR is Roberto Diaz from Spain. Jue Prapotnik is the assistant VAR, and the other assistant of VAR is Hernandez. And the match ball is being brought onto the field by a young mascot. Frankfurt are waving loads of white flags around. And here is Rangers starting 11. In goal is Alan McGregor, the back four of James Tavernier, Calvin Bassey, Connor Goldson, and Borna Barisic. In midfield is John Lundstrom alongside Ryan Jack. Centre attacking mid is Scott Wright with Glenn Kamara and Ryan Kent either side of him. And up front, it is Joe Weibo. And that is the two lineups. 3-4-2-1 for Frankfurt and a 4-2-3-1 for Rangers. Frankfurt have accidentally kicked off before Frankfurt play kicked off. He forgot to take the knee. Oh dear. 33k. I'm on about 15k, mate, so far, so I haven't been playing it much. Here we go. This is the Europa League final, and we're off! Your predictions are now closed. Predictions are now closed. And here we go then. It is the Europa League final, and what a game this should be. First half already underway. There we go. So you won't even get elite this week, then, I assume? No, I probably will. I'll be playing a bit more tonight after the game, and then I'll try and play some on. I'll try and play some tomorrow night if I'm available, and then Friday. So there you go. Predictions are closed, by the way, now. So any predictions that do come in will not be added to the list. So thank you very much indeed, ladies and gentlemen. I have that League 2 playoff match on as well. Fancied watching that as well. Fair enough. That's nice. Got the same ref on FIFA, loads of games in the war. Yeah. Andras Bauer, he's Slovenian. Tav's top scorer. Is he? Didn't know he was top scorer for them, actually, to be honest with you. In competition. Oh, right, in the competition. I was going to say, he has scored a fair few goals for Rangers in this competition, so that doesn't surprise me at all. Frankfurt on the attack already. Cross comes in. Frankfurt in white home strip. And Rangers in their blue home kit as well. And Rangers shooting from left to right towards the stand where the Frankfurt Ultras are. Frankfurt going from right to left towards the goal where the Rangers fans are. Another cross comes in. It's headed away. Back in. For good volley. And that was Kak. Hopefully his brother can do the same for us next season in Championship. Yeah, no, so hopefully he can. So we'll see what happens there. By the way, don't forget, make sure you get your comments in live chat throughout the stream, of course. The more comments, the better. And of course, I will try and get through them all as we progress. Up your nose, everyone. Enjoy the stream. And he said, enjoy the game. I can't show the game. Enjoy the stream. As the Uefa back in 1980. Rangers coming forward here. Joe Weibo now in the centre. Well, Rangers playing it back into their defence now. And John Lundstrom, the man from Sheffield United, got relegated from the Premier League. What a story for him. Played in the Premier League, Sheffield United, got relegated. Now playing for Rangers, won the league, and is now in the European final with Rangers. Bet he never thought he'd be saying that. I bet he never thought he'd have that at all. He'd win the league and then the next season be in the European final. Joe Weibo trying to skip through, and that's great defending by Tuta, just holding him up there. And it is a corner early on for the Glasgow side. Rangers with a corner. Let's have a look. I don't know if that's actually... Nah, yeah, it's good defending. I beg your pardon, it is a throw-in actually at the far side. It's literally near the penalty area. I thought it'd gone out for a corner. Is Tavernier, skips past him. Puts a cross in. Bye! What a good cross that wasn't. There's a few Rangers fans that are sunburned. Some Rangers fans near the Frankfurt Ultras. Oh yeah, they'll be separated by the stewards. I'm guarantee. The atmosphere is going to be. I think this atmosphere is going to be very, very good. It's Frankfurt making all the noise at the moment. Whenever anything happens with Frankfurt, by the way, with regards to substitutions or whatever, I will say in German and English. But with Rangers, just English. Oh my God! A really high foot by the looks of it, and terrible cut on the top. A terrible cut on his forehead there. For I don't even know who it actually is. That is who's that? Is actually down. It might be Philip Kostic, you know. Who is it? Sebastian Moder. It's a really high foot, and he's. Oh, his stud goes into his head. I'm not going to lie. VAR might give that as a red card, you know, because the foot is very high. Your foot should not be that high. It should not be head level. And it's also got him in the forehead. That is a very awful challenge. He goes for the ball. Don't get me wrong. He does go for the ball. In fairness, he's nowhere near the ball. He gets him in the head. Really, if I'm referee, and I'm watching this as a neutral. If I'm referee, I'd give him a straight red. I don't care what any fans say. If I'm doing that, if I'm referee in that game, for me that's a red card. And you don't want to give red cards very early in a cup final. But if he doesn't get at least a yellow card or even a red card, I will be very, very surprised. And I'll be surprised if VAR don't check it either, because it is an awful challenge. That really is classed as serious foul play. It's high foot. Only just caught his head. Yeah, but still, even if it only just catches your head, it's up here. It's up here. His foot is up to his head. It's very, very dangerous. And really, it's something you don't get away with normally. You don't get away with that. For me, if that's not at least a yellow card, then he's very, very lucky. Because he's clearly caught him in the head. It's a definite red. There's been nothing. The referee's not given anything. Lundstrom's moved away from it all, and I don't know if VAR will check it. If VAR don't check this, I'll be amazed.
Creating their own status. It has been a tough season for them, perhaps taking their eye off the ball domestically.
Where's VAR? There is VAR in this final. Sebastian Moder, former Bayern man. So surely they've got to look at that. It's a poor challenge. It really is. Really is a poor challenge. If that's not at least a yellow card, then what is? We saw it before, didn't we? When Dale Fry. We saw it before when Dale Fry during the pandemic for the Borough against Blackburn. There was a high foot and he got caught in the eye and the player didn't even get a yellow card for it. So, I don't know. What do you have to do to actually give a red card for that? That's a red card if you like it or not. Ward was unlucky there. It was only a millimetre away from not being caught, so he's really unlucky. But still, you shouldn't be. You shouldn't be raising your foot that high in any way. You shouldn't be. Your foot should not be up that high. certainly up. I mean, even in the belly sort of bad, but when you're doing it right at the top of the head, it could be very dangerous. It could have led to something bad there. If you'd have hit him with a lot of power, that could have been a very serious injury, So he's lucky. But we're back underway. I think that's at least 3 or 4 minutes added time to add on at the start of the game. Because it was just after 5. Wasn't it just after 5 minutes? Was it just after 5 minutes, the incident? Because we're 9 minutes in. We'll just have a look here. It was 4.5 minutes in. So that's about nearly 5 minutes added time, probably. So it was painful. It looks painful. White shirt is bad as well because the blood will be very visible. But there's not much they can do. That's their home strip. So, 10 minutes in, free kick for Rangers. We have had a lengthy stoppage of at least 4.5 minutes for a head injury with Sebastian Warder, and somehow Lundstrom has gone unpunished. I don't know how it wasn't at least a yellow card, if not a red card. So he's very lucky there, but there you go. Isn't he wearing third kit? No. Frankfurt are wearing their home strip, mate. They do have spare shirts. They do have spare home shirts, They have to. Here's an opportunity. Kostic skipping past players like they're not there, but then losing the ball. Tavernier does well. And here come Rangers coming forward here, left-hand side. 11 minutes in at the Estadio Ramon Sanchez Pizjuan, home of Sevilla FC in the La Liga. As Kamaida's come away with the ball in the penalty area, skipping through. Hasn't been able to get the shot away. It's going to come out. Jibril Saru hits the shot first time on the right hand. First time on the right foot. Right in the centre. And it's easy for the keeper, Alan McGregor, who does really well, by the way. Gets down to win the ball back off Kamada and then manages to get back up and save that. This is not the early 1900s, Joe. They're not going to have to nick. They're not going to have to nick Notts County's kit like Juve did. I know that. I've heard all about that story. About that happening. That was a good chance that for Frankfurt. If Kamada had just took the shot, he took a touch. If he just hit the shot on his left foot there, it could have gone in the net, And then in the end, Jibril Saudi first shot of the game for Eintracht Frankfurt. Would you class that as a shot actually from Kamada? No, I probably wouldn't. Here comes Frankfurt. They've already won in Seville this tournament. They've won in Seville against Real Betis. So they know it's like playing in Seville. Wonder what type of kit area will come up with for the Boa team. I mean, whatever. I hope it's a lot better than the last ones. 3 shots, apparently, according to the stats for Frankfurt. Unless I think one of the shots was blocked. They must have classed that Kamada chance as a shot because he did actually sort of kick the ball towards the keeper. So unless they've classed that as a shot and then Jibril Sawa that shot. Here's Tavernier making a run through the centre. Good looking ball into the penalty area, just headed away comfortably. And Frankfurt's back three is going to be a bit difficult for. I think Rangers are going to find that back three of Tuta, Torre, and Ndika. It's going to be a bit of a difficult. I think it's going to be a bit of a difficult task for Rangers to try and break down that back three. And then obviously don't forget Kostic and Knauf are both sort of dropping back as wing backs as well. They're playing wing backs, so they're sort of dropping back as full backs. Sebastian Warder will come back and defend as well. Frankfurt will defend for their lives in a lot of this game, I think. Kind of sick of that massive white box on our kits, right bang in the middle. Tell me about it. Tell me about it. I mean, I hope the kit's a lot better than this season's kit. I wasn't at all a fan of the green kits. It looked like snot. Really hated that green kit. It was absolutely cack, to be honest with you. The minute, Frankfurt fans are the only fans we can hear at the minute. Frankfurt have been the better side. Rangers are coming into it. But Rangers haven't really had any opportunities in the penalty area. I'm glad that actual fans got tickets and it's not like 7k for each, then a bunch of rich people like the last finals. I will just let you know, by the way, that the ticket allowance originally was 9.5k for both sets of teams. But I think... And I think a lot of the other, I think the remaining tickets have just sort of gone on general sale and stuff for anyone really. I guarantee we have loads of neutrals at the stadium tonight. So normally I got home and away, but I wouldn't. So I can't wait for the new kits. Just not a fan of Hummels in general. Yeah, they weren't particularly great kits. Bad quality kits since we had them. Yeah, cack, mate. I think that's the word you're looking for. Cack. Everyone's in colours, though. Mm. Oh yeah, obviously. But I don't know how they do it. But they definitely gave 9.5k was originally an allowance. I've been told for both teams. There's probably a lot more Rangers fans in the stadium, but either way, not bothered about how many fans in the stadium. Hope it's a good atmosphere and hope it's a good game. Beautiful work. Low cross into the middle, just about cleared away. I went to the shop the other day and I said to the shopkeeper, can I have some helicopter flavoured crisps? They said, helicopter flavoured crisps? No, I don't think we sell them. I said, all right, I'll just have plain. Right, okay. There's Glasner, the manager for Eintracht Frankfurt. Here's Kamada, lovely ball to the right-hand side. Here comes Frankfurt in the box. Low cross blocked. Knauf, who scored at West Ham United. And Rafael Borra struggling to keep hold of the ball there. Manages to win it back. Then a great tackle by Ryan Jack. And here come Rangers coming forward. Joe Weibo's left it because he was offside. By the way, if you like jokes, drop a like. If you don't like jokes, still drop a like. And if you didn't want to hear any jokes, hard luck. Still drop a like though. Yesterday, I went to a wedding and it was 2 pieces of bread that were getting married yesterday. They said it was love at first sight. Here's Connor Goldson. He's got a brother called Silverson and Bronson. Well, Goldson won't want to go home with a silver medal, will he? Yeah. That's an early ball in from Borna Barisic, headed away. Rangers trying to get it back into the box. Joe Weibo doesn't fall to anyone in the end. Frankfurt can get it away. Who were the Twin Towers? Why were the Twin Towers upset? They ordered pepperoni but got plain. Yeah, Friday. That is not the sort of joke you want to hear about something like Twin Towers. That you, them sort of jokes are the sort of jokes I'm not going to say because, you know, a lot of people probably don't want to hear them sort of jokes about, probably don't want to hear jokes about Twin Towers and disasters and stuff. It's a terrible disaster, 9/11. I did get your prediction, yes I did. But they're not the sort of jokes I would probably say. Do you know, I can't find my Gone in 60 Seconds DVD. Was here a minute ago. Right, okay. Here come Frankfurt coming forward then. Lovely play, Sebastian Moder to the right-hand side. Here's Ansgar Knauf. On his left foot, hits it! Good save by Alan McGregor. Great opportunity for Frankfurt, but Rangers defenders just didn't close him down, gave him too much room. He skips past him like they're not there, just doesn't close him down. It's a big save from Alan McGregor, that. And we are about less than 25 minutes in, about 20 minutes in a week. That's a big opportunity, that. 20 minutes in, and already a big save made by the Rangers keeper. Frankfurt having way more chances. Low corner. Oh, well. A low corner to the outside of the box. Lindstrom swung it towards goal, and then it's ended up being headed onto the side netting. Poor shot from Lindstrom, and then it's, who was it? Is it Knauf with the header that hits the side netting? So if you have just tuned in, 20 minutes in, Frankfurt 0, Rangers 0 in the Uefa Europa League final. Frankfurt having way more opportunities than Celtic. Celtic struggling to get into the Frankfurt penalty area. As a shot comes in, bye! But it's another shot towards that Rangers goal, and it's Jibril Salvi's second shot of the game. Frankfurt piling on the pressure. They're getting into that Rangers defence pretty easily, and they're not afraid to have a go. Rangers, at the minute, are really struggling to break down this Eintracht Frankfurt defence, which in the Europa League this campaign has actually been pretty stubborn. You know, not many teams have been able to get through them. It's been West Ham couldn't really get through them. They were good defence. They have a good defence. Shame they don't play particularly well in the Bundesliga, but there you go. What do the earth and bread have in common? No idea. Go on.
To maintain possession, but now again Bassi looks for that diagonal. Well won by Kostic. Lundstrom loses out to Kamada.
Has Adam Gell signed for Mask again? I thought it was going to be him when they said a decade ago. Like, I'm sure he played in 2012. Was Adam Gell signed? Yeah. I had a feeling, you know. I really had a feeling. Adam Gell is back. And I know Adam Gell as well. Good to have him back. Hey! I said it was going to be Adam Gell. I had a feeling. I had a feeling he'd be back. Mask have signed Adam Gell.
Tens of thousands of supporters anyway that have made their way from Glasgow and beyond. So there will be a water break in a couple of minutes.
Oh, they're having a water break at 8.
Despite the fact that we're beyond 9 o'clock in the evening here in Andalusia. Bassi to Kent.
Here's an opportunity. Bass, Ryan Kent, wrestling for the ball there. Rangers still managing to keep hold of the ball then. Going to have a water break in a moment, by the way. And obviously, when the water break does take place, I will put it up on the screen that we are having a water break. The in-car has a crust. Crust is on bread. Right. You know what I'm going to say to that? Oh, crumbs. Right. Do you think Pogba's going back to Juve, or is it just rumours? I wouldn't be surprised if he did. What's a water break? It's basically they're going to pause the game so that the players can have a drink of water. They always tend to do it when they're playing in really hot conditions. They did it in the World Cup as well, and I think the Euros, didn't they? They did it in the World Cup, didn't they? 2018. Frankfurt playing it all the way back to the keeper, Kevin Trapp. Because they're playing in hot conditions, it's very difficult to play for a long period of time in really hot conditions. Because there's about 30 degrees over in Spain, which is very hot weather. It's a very high temperature to be playing football in 30 degrees. You know, so they're having the water break when the referee decides to. But here come Rangers coming forward. It's Scott White who gets fouled, but Aribo goes for the shot. Ooh. Wembley hosted a lot of Euros games. Why would they do water breaks there? Maybe because of the temperatures. They only do it if the temperature is, if the temperature's over a certain, if the temperature's over, say, 26, 27 degrees Celsius, then they'll do water breaks here and there. I don't know why. I haven't a clue. Played football in Mallorca last year. Had to jump in the pool after. It's in hot countries. I bet we'll have water breaks in Qatar as well. I mean, to put a challenge on Scott White. And then a great shot from Joe Weibo. Great shot from Joe Weibo just alongside of the post. The game has now been paused in a 26-minute for the water break. Or cooling break, as they call it. We're stopping for the water break at the minute. And they're just showing the beautiful city of Seville in Andalusia. And an outside view of the stadium. And that, by the way, for those who don't know, that will have been recorded on a drone. The live pictures you're seeing will most likely be recorded on a drone or in a helicopter. I highly doubt it's a helicopter though, because BBC had a drone above the Riverside Stadium when we played Spurs. So, been to Andalusia, never been to Seville. Seville's nice. It's very hot in here as well. I've already finished the first half, Can. Only 27 minutes in. I thought you said motor break. No. They're not driving on the pitch, mate. They're not playing car ball. Don't forget the next European final is the Europa Conference League final next Wednesday night. And I will be live for that game once again from about 7:30-ish for the Europa Conference League final next Wednesday night. And then Saturday, the 28th of May, that is the Champions League final. And I don't know when I'll be live for that, depending on when kickoff is. It'll be about half an hour to 45 minutes before kickoff. Do share the stream around, by the way, in social media if you haven't already done so. That would be absolutely brilliant. Because the more we get, the merrier. More views, the merrier. And more interactions, the better. Car football from Top Gear. Yeah. or as I call it, sixth gear, because that's the top gear, isn't it? Free kick swung in. It's hit the side netting. It is a corner to Frankfurt.
Swinging. He's afraid to go hit towards goal. Just puts off his legs. There's enough though. Such a tantalising delivery. It's very difficult for Calvin Bassey to deal with that. The Rangers have to learn from the first set play against.
You've still got water break on your screen.
Again, Tavernier this time wins the header.
So, oh, shot comes in, blocked.
On its way towards Alan McGregor's
Oh,
goal.
messed me hair up. I mean, I haven't got that much now because I've had a trim. Had a trim yesterday.
So,
Shot on the volley. Oh my God!
it's the top of the net from
Water break. Yeah, that's what it's called. They call it cooling break. But yeah, there was water break. It was a water break. A shot on the volley from, I think, Filip Kostic outside the penalty area there. He managed to get it up and down, and it hit the top of the goal. That's the original shot that came in from Lindstrom from that corner. Blocked by his own player. Excuse me. Just joined. Hello, welcome to the stream. If you hear any buzzing, just because I've got a fan on, because I'm wet hot in here. What a tight game. 10 shots to 1. One shot for Rangers. It was a good shot from Aribo. And Frankfurt have had 10 shots. But again, they just haven't been able to finish their chances. I had a trip. The paving slab was a nice place. Yeah. Should have sent me a postcard, mate. Yes. I bet that was right up your street, that.
take this free kick for Rangers. Well by Dika. Tavernier can only find Kostic though.
Oh, here comes Kostic, breaking with pace. Down the left-hand side, he reaches the penalty area, goes for the shot. Oh, Costa keeper. Just wide at the post from Filip Kostic. It's a brilliant one from him. Frankfurt doing all the pressing in this game. They want it more by the looks of it. Rangers just haven't been at it in this first half. I don't think Van Bronckhorst will be too chuffed with how the game's been so fast. Frankfurt are doing all the pressing, having more opportunities. It's a good opportunity. It's like Man U versus Boa. Frankfurt dominating, can't finish. Yeah, you're quite right. Check your mail. I sent you a postcard. It was a joke.
Europa League run.
From the stands of GR. Alley, alley, alley. Alley, alley, alley. Alley, alley, alley. Alley, alley, alley. Every Saturday we follow the boys in yellow and blue. We are Musk United. Sorry, wrong game. Every Saturday we follow. Villa chant, isn't it? Oh, loads of teams use it. Hartlepool use it as well. Liverpool use it. Villa use it. So many teams use it. So many teams use it. Is that a throw-in for Rangers? Right inside the penalty area. Really, Rangers only need one opportunity in front of goal, and that's a goal for them. Throwing Rangers away. Wedsani. Good spelling. Good spelling, Joe. Speaking of ketchup, I once got ketchup in my eyes, you know. Ended up with hindsight. Ah. Ooh. My mate was lagging behind, so I told him to catch up. Yep. Certainly got all your resources, haven't you? I'm pretty sure I once watched a show that was about tomato sauce. It was on Ketchup TV. A corner for Rangers anyway here. Tavernier. Out swinger towards the far post. Too high. It's headed out to the other side. You're Daniel. Learn how to spell my name. It's Darryl, mate. Or Daz or whatever. Who do you want to win? I'd like Rangers to win. Be nice for Rangers to win. I think everyone wants Rangers to win. But if Frankfurt win, you know, I'm not bothered who wins, really, because they're not teams I support. Be nice for Rangers to win. So, you know. But, I mean, at the minute, Frankfurt look the most likely to score because Frankfurt are absolutely battering them. The Rangers have had a good spell at the minute, though. Having one or two decent spells. But this is a good opportunity for Celtic from a free kick left-hand side of the box. If they can get this right, then they could get themselves into the lead. We'll be against the one to play, man. Swung into the box on the free kick. Headed towards goal and punched over the bar. Well, tipped over the bar, actually, by Kevin Trapp. It's John Lundstrom, the man from Sheffield United. Glasgow Rangers. John Lundstrom, the man from Sheffield. Good save. Kevin Trapp didn't take any risks there. Sensible goalkeeper, that. 12 likes, thanks so much. Another corner. It's a high corner. The corners are too high. The corners are way too high. You know, players aren't going to be able to get the headers on them sort of corners. Far too high. Oh, Tavernier might ghost him behind here. He has actually against Kostic. But he's ended up decking Kostic. And it is a free kick to Frankfurt. Didn't fall in a trap. Yep. Needs to keep his trap shut. We're caught in a trap. I can't walk out because I love you too much, baby. We can go on together with suspicious minds. Suspicious minds. Right, okay. If you know that song, let me know. If you know the song Suspicious Minds, tell me who it's by. There you go, that'll get you thinking. Who's Suspicious Minds by? And no, don't go searching it up. If you know the song, tell me who it's by. It was 10 years ago yesterday, I think, when Aguero won City the title against QPR. Don't remind me. 37 minutes in, by the way. Final about 7 minutes to go till half time. There will be at least 2 minutes for the water break. 2 minutes out of time because of the water break. Also, 4 minutes at least for the head injury. So I think we're looking at about 7 minutes at a time in this first half. I don't like City, but I love Martin Tyler's commentary. Yeah. There has been one or two stoppages as well for free kicks. So I think we're looking at 7 minutes at a time, really, yeah? You watch, it'll be 6, but I'm saying 7 minutes. Bleep. Yeah, if you don't know Suspicious Minds, by the way, it's from the 70s and it's by Elvis Presley. Oh, yes. Don't know what I'm doing. I'm doing Elvis Presley and then Diddy Cliff Richard. Phone for Rangers. Rangers having the better of the last 5 minutes here. Mark Goldbridge, rubbish and bleep swearing. Oh, yeah. He's well known for that, mate. He's well known for that. His last video. Yes. That's all he's been doing. Do it on the singing channel. No. It's not a song I'm ever gonna. It's not a song I'm looking at doing. I am uploading 3 songs on the singing channel in the next few weeks. I'm going to upload one tomorrow. All being well, if I get a chance, upload one tomorrow called Special Brew, and then next week I'm going to upload one that's called Enjoy the Silence by Depeche Mode, and then the week after I'm going to upload another song, and it's called Always on My Mind, which was originally done by Elvis Presley, but it is the Pet Shop Boys version, which was a UK #1 hit single. So 3 songs for you to look forward to. I have to give it to him. Goldbridge has some funny rages. Oh yeah, doesn't he just? Hello, mate. Rangers are doing better now, aren't they? Viva Las Vegas. The only Elvis Presley song I know, the only songs I know are All Shook Up and Jailhouse Rock. Everybody, let's rock. Everybody in the whole thing. We dance to the Jailhouse Rock. Yeah. Don't know the lyrics, to be honest. Long free kick in from Tavernier. Past everyone. Tavernier's deliveries are not good in this game. His deliveries have been poor. Fever John Terry. Could have won the cup, but he mucked it up. Fever John Terry. Yeah. Know all about that. The lady loves me. Viva Las Vegas. Yeah. Some decent songs, actually. Yeah, Enjoy the Silence by Depeche Mode's a decent song as well. That's one of the new songs I'm going to upload on the singing channel in the next few weeks. 41 minutes in, by the way. Still 0-0, heading towards half time at the minute, and as things stand, heading to extra time. But there will be quite a bit of added time, I would assume, due to things happening, because they do add 2 minutes. They will add about 2 minutes on for the water break. They will also add on at least probably 4 or 5. I think they'll add on 5 minutes. It was nearly 5 minutes by the time they. I don't think Enjoy the Silence was written about Borough Town Centre. No, it wasn't. That's not a pen. Vincic is a poor referee. I will say he's a poor referee, Vincic. I don't know what to make of that. Nah. I think he's trying for that. I don't think that's a penalty in a million years, personally.
Two keys into balls from up control rebounding. He feels like he has to play first time. He doesn't. The Rangers players want to take the touch. Means Ryan Kent can run across the face of him. Glenn Kamara can go.
Sorry? Eh? Black plug. I haven't a clue what you're going on about. So someone's trying to speak to me outside the door. I don't know what they're going on about. Should do a cover of Dragostau Dinte. No, I don't sing. I don't speak Romanian. Let's have a look at this. He's pulling him back. He's pulling him back. Lucky not to have got a yellow for that. This ref's been a bit lenient with no cards. I mean, I think that Lindstrom, that was high foot again. That's high foot again.
One thing you'd say about the ref, he's been fairly consistent. Rhoda, final minute, normal time of this first half. Work some of his magic. Frankfurt, but another attack breaks down.
It's certainly two teams evenly matched, isn't it? Owen Ramsey just shows his bravery to go and win the header. It's certainly evenly matched. There's lots of duels, interesting battles all over the pitch. First goal is always in most games is crucial, but I'm just thinking night like tonight could be pivotal for the team that gets it.
Oh, 2 secs. Sorry, meine Damen und Herren, Nachspielzeit 6 Minuten. 6 Minuten. Ladies and gentlemen, the fourth is indicating a minimum of 6 minutes of added time. A minimum of 6 minutes added time. I said about 6, 7, didn't I? Is there a TV in there, or do you watch on the PC? I watch on the TV.
Souls touch helps it into Aribo, and this is where Rangers perhaps get an attack going. Aribo's done well. Kent looks for Aribo again, right in the middle. So too, of course, James Tavernier is left for right.
Is one Jack by?
And it rises over the top of Kevin Trapp's goal. And another opening for Rangers, who have got better and better as this half has gone on.
Yeah, Joe Aribo keeps hold of the ball. Right, Jack just can't go over the top it, but disappointed. It's a half a chance.
Better from Joe Aribo though, isn't it? You know, not playing up against defenders, coming off, finding space, once again facing them up. Lovely little interplay. Ryan Jack will look at that and think he should have
Das ist Deutschland.
opportunity than what that shot.
Das ist football stand, mate.
This is last goal, of course, right
Can you do an entire video in German? No. There's a ball in. Kamada heads it behind him. Come to Kostic on the left-hand side. Kostic. Ah, that's terrible. Hi, Daz. Holiday on Sunday. Are you going on holiday, are you? Oh, you're talking about me going down to Bristol. Yeah, but that's for a specific reason that I'm actually not allowed to say on social media, because that is the rules, I've been told. So I've been told strictly not to say anything on social media because it's against their regulations. That's what I've been told by ITV. But yeah. So I can't really say what I'm doing because I'm not allowed to. So, but I'll be going down on Saturday and then coming back Monday. But I might not even be home in time for 6 o'clock. So I won't be doing this week in football on Monday. We played nearly 3 minutes of the 6 that was indicated. Tell whoever it is I said hi. Sorry, I've only just seen the message. I know Dragostowden is a good song, but I can't speak Romanian. I don't really understand Romanian. Nor does I'm going on all this Sunday. Oh, I thought you were on it. I thought that's what you were on about. I thought you were going on all day, so I was thinking. Yeah.
I think both teams will be happy to see half time.
Halfway through added time, by the way, still goalless. Frankfurt having way more opportunities than Rangers, and some probably the better opportunities. Rangers have had 2 or 3 decent chances, but no clear-cut opportunities, and neither team taking their chances when they've come. You're going to Turkey, are you? All right, you're going to Istanbul, are you? Or you're going to Ankara? Or everything's okay. Yes. Yeah, nothing. Antalya. All right, very nice. Yeah, very nice place that is. Never been, but probably it's nice.
Tight games, cup finals, sometimes are decided by big moments. This is a big moment for Rangers.
Here's a corner for Eintracht Frankfurt.
Do your job.
In the box from the corner. It's headed out to the penalty area. And Ryan Kent has managed to win that brilliantly, actually, against, I believe that was Tuta. You could say that about anywhere, Daz. Yeah, I know. No, I've heard it's a nice place. I've heard Sunderland's a crap place. I don't know, I've been. It's a cack place. Scunthorpe's cack. I'll tell you one place I've been to that I think is absolutely beautiful in England. Cornwall. Beautiful place, Cornwall. Beautiful. Lovely down there. Glad Sheffield United got beat. I know, sad shame. Sheffield's pretty decent, actually. It's a decent place. What's worse, Scunthorpe or Sunderland? Silly question. Sunderland. Nearly at the end of our added time. Rangers looking to try and get one last opportunity. But as it stands, we're going in at 0-0. And that is it for half time, ladies and gentlemen. Half time, ladies and gentlemen, at the Estadio Ramon Sanchez Pizjuan. It's Frankfurt 0, Rangers 0 in the Europa League final. Outside in the Estadio Ramon Sanchez Pizjuan in the Europa League finale. 2023. Frankfurt gegen Rangers 0-0. Oh. There you go, half time. Decent first half, actually, to be honest with you. It's not been a bar fest. Frankfurt have been, by a country mile, the better side all game. Rangers have struggled to contain them at times. But I think Rangers can be pretty pleased by the fact that they've gone in at 0-0, because really they should be at least 1 or 2 down. They could have had a goal themselves, actually, in that first half with that shot from that shot from Aribo. I thought was actually going to head in. There was also the volley from Filip Kostic. We didn't know where that was going. But Frankfurt have dominated the game, had the better of the opportunities, been the better side in the final third, but they just haven't been able to take their chances. Let's have a look at the other comments here. North Yorkshire is a nice part of England. The Yorkshire Moors, yeah, nice. I've heard it's nice. I've never actually been up the I have been up the Yorkshire Moors. Yes, I have, because I've been sort of Pickering way, and that sort of Yorkshire Moors, really, and Whippy's sort of up in the moors. Yeah, it's quite nice. Quite a nice setting, isn't it? Oh, why is that lagged? So it's half time. It's Frankfurt 0, Rangers 0. For any people who like statistics, yeah, you go through to get a Whitby. I'd forgotten where it was actually first. So I'm just missing someone. Right. Oh. How come tourists here only visit London? Because London is the capital city. A lot of people tend to go and look at the capital cities. It's one of the biggest touring places. Yeah, other places people never really visit the biggest cities. Like not many people go to Madrid compared to the rest of Spain. I don't know. Maybe there's not that much in Madrid. I mean, oh, come on, stupid lighting. But you'd think there'd be quite a lot in the likes of Madrid, wouldn't you? Because it's the capital. So, you know. Statistics then, just to let you know, on the other game, Mansfield have now taken a 3-1 aggregate lead. They're in the second half now of the League Two playoff semi-final. As it stands, they're going to Wembley Stadium for the League Two final, which is taking place next Saturday, actually, before the Champions League final. So that's going to be good. And it is Stephen McLaughlin with the goal for them. So that's 1-0 to Mansfield, now 3-1 aggregate. Half-time stats then. 11 shots, 3 on target for Frankfurt. So they've had loads of opportunities by country mile, being the better side the whole game. But have just been very wasteful with a lot of their opportunities. I mean, they have had 2 shots blocked and quite a few of them off target. But there's been some good opportunities for them that, yes, they have wasted, but could so easily have gone in the net. That Kostic one, I thought was probably going to sneak in. Also, 3 shots, 1 on target for Rangers. The only shot on target, really, was the one that was tipped over the bar by Kevin Trapp. And also, Joe Rebo had a shot that looked like it was going to creep in. So I'm just having 1 or 2 issues with this bloody camera. With the lighting as well. Well, Frankfurt have been a better side and really should be leading, but you don't take your chances. You're not going to score. 58% possession, by the way, to Rangers. Consider whether in Seville looks better than in Northampton. Doesn't take much doing, does it, though? All right, to you then. So I'm just going to disappear for a moment. I'll be back with you in a couple of moments. I'll just play some of the just play some of the music, some of the StreamYard music. Just for the moment. I'll be back with you in about 2 minutes. Right, if you just rejoined us, welcome back. Second half's going to get underway very, very soon indeed. A decent first half, of course. Frankfurt nil, Rangers nil at half time. Frankfurt having the better of the game. And I've got to say, in fairness to Rangers, they've had one or two decent spells, but just have not been good enough in this game. Reminds me of being on hold. Oh no, some of the music you have when you're on hold on the calls are dreadful. This music's brilliant, you can't beat it. That's the sort of music you'd hear when you're on hold. Or if you're waiting in the queue, that's the sort of music you'd hear. Yeah. Second half's going to get underway. Hopefully, it's a good second half, and hopefully, you know, the Rangers say, hopefully the Rangers actually perform better in the second half. Frankfurt, I think Frankfurt will score the first goal. The Frankfurt score the first goal. Rangers could come back, but I have a feeling whoever scores the first goal in this final, I think, will probably win it the way things are going. We have 6 minutes of added time because of a head injury and also due to the water break or cooling break. And there will be another cooling break about 65 to 70 minutes in. They always do when it's hot weather. I mean, it is now 10 o'clock over there because we have an hour ahead. Frankfurt is a better side, and it's going to come to enjoying it. This year, the Rangers fan probably not enjoying it so far because it's been Frankfurt. So at the minute, it's 0-0 between the Sausages and the Gers. And by the way, Frankfurt is a German sausage. So that's why people call Frankfurt sausage. So that's what I just think. We've got the second half kind of ironed with our Norton in due course. Yeah, before the second half, it's time for some more jokes. So let's have a go through some more jokes for you. And if you went on the stream on Monday night, then you probably would have heard these jokes, because if you were on the stream Monday night, you have probably heard some of these jokes, but I didn't. So there you go. It is half time for anyone who's just joining us. Second half's going to take place soon. Let's have a go through some more jokes. All right. Don't forget to keep getting your comments in the live chat, by the way. Don't forget to keep getting your comments in the live chat, by the way, of course. And drop a like if you haven't already done so. I once got fired from a canned juice company. Apparently, I couldn't concentrate. There's a reason why you can't send a duck to space, because the bill would be astronomical. I've always wondered why bakers are so rich. I think it's because they make so much dough. I once gave up my seat to a blind person on the bus, and that's how I lost my job as a bus driver. Oh, dear God. Did you hear about the fight in the local chip shop? Yeah, 2 fish got battered. I know what you're thinking. Oh, God. Right. You've had enough of them, haven't you? 2 guys walked into a bar. A third one ducked. If sweet dreams are made of cheese, who am I to disagree? Did you actually know that bees are actually allergic to pollen? Well, they keep coming out in hives. Do you know why? Do you know how the pirate managed to get his ship so cheap? Because it was on sale. Do you know? I used to hate facial hair, and then it grew on me. To whoever stole my place in the queue the other day, I'm after you now. I was thinking about taking up meditation. I thought it's better than sitting around doing nothing. I finally got round to watching that new documentary. It was on clocks. I thought it was about time. The world tongue twister champion got arrested the other day by the police, and the police have come out and said, we're going to give him a tough sentence. I once went to a football match on the moon. I mean, it was amazing, but there was no atmosphere there. You know how the moon cuts its hair when it flips it? A new 007 Blue has just been released on Amazon. How many bombs in seconds? Sam Pinder's just put the football on the moon. Sorry, I've already nicked that one, mate. I didn't even see the comment by the way. I said it before the comment came up. Ah, what a sad shame. How sad. The doctor said to me, I think your DNA is backwards. And I put it before you said it. Right, Tom Reed? Oh, I wonder why it's good. Oh, right. See if that makes any difference. Right. See if that makes any difference. Hasn't? Oh, seriously. Right. Is that any better? Oh. Right. Is that any better? There we go. As I was saying, sorry, a new 007 glue had come out the other day. Apparently it bonds in seconds. I think it might have been the actually affecting the mic, but I needed it on. So there you go. Yeah. Second half is underway. Let's hope the second half's better than the first. And let's hope we actually have a goal to celebrate in this half. Flares have gone off in the Frankfurt Ultras. If you just joined us for the second half, welcome back. If you joined us for the first time tonight, welcome to the stream. Corner for Frankfurt. Don't seem to like Uefa either. Does anyone?
Started was stronger in the second half. Fifth corner to be taken.
In the box from the corner for Frankfurt, from Filip Kostic, hit it away. Why are they changing the format? They're wanting to add more teams into it.
Sometimes you have to soak up a little bit of pressure. You've got to sit back, you've got to absorb, but do it diligently.
Yeah, they're wanting to change it from 32 teams to 36. I think they want to add another group into it or something. No idea why. But or they're going to change it to 48. I don't know what they're doing, but that's not yet. There's a shot from distance, a daisy cutter past the post from Tuta, yeah.
Just have to regain the composure. Been a little bit loose at the start of the second half. Ryan Jack had a chance to drop the ball into Torino. He just took it clear. So just settle down, relax, take touches and make simple passes.
Yeah. Not there.
Like him, Kamada picks up really good positions.
I don't mind the bigger World Cup, but the Champions League max should be 32 teams, meant to be for the elite of Europe. I don't know. Shot deflected. Oh, just about gone out for a corner. Keeper was stranded. McGregor was stranded there. In the box on the Frankfurt corner. Great start from Frankfurt in the second half. Knauf wins the ball back in the box. Plays it into the middle. Cleared out for a throw-in. It's all Frankfurt pressure at the start of the second half.
They're under the cosh, but sometimes it's just about standing strong. Don't crack under the pressure. Rangers have got a newfound resilience about them, certainly in the last 5 or 6 weeks. This has to come.
Yeah, it did seem a bit weird, but I don't know how they'll do it. But they'll find a way. They'll find a way. And the offside flag is up. So that means Rangers get a bit of a break from all the pressure. And that shot from Lindstrom, which took a massive deflection, only just about goes past the post, you know. That looked like it was going to go in. And I tell you what, had it gone in, there would have been absolutely nothing that McGregor could have done about it. And I think, really, it would probably be an own goal, because I don't think that shot was going to go in. I think that was going to go straight down the path of McGregor. What if we just stop it from happening like we did with the Super League? Yeah, but we don't want the Super League. Just ruin football completely. Second half Carabao Brew is now open. Up your nose! Ball through to Tavernier. Kak. Goal kick. Frankfurt starting out the better side. Rangers trying to get themselves back into it a little bit in this half. Just over, we're about 30 subs away, by the way, from 2,000. So thank you very much for that. You know, I said I was hoping to try and get to nearly 2K by the end of the season. We've got to the end of the season practically, and we're nearly at 2K, so we're actually doing rather well, actually. But if we can just get over that 2K mark, happy days. And then hopefully more views as well, because I know the views haven't been amazing recently. Although the views from This Week in Football were a lot better this week than recent times. Make the 1st of June the end of the season. Yeah.
This is where Rangers have had the problem. How can they get quality ball into the feet of Scott Wright or Joe Rebo or Ryan Kent? It's 2 or 3 square passes, then it's a longer one, which is playing into the hands of Frankfurt. So they need to mix it up a little bit.
Bassey.
Good ball, not.
Switch of play. Got Lundstrom on the far side. Just has to get his head up.
Managers. Here's Bore up to the
Here comes Raphael Bauer coming through.
Rangers defence, the Colombian. And he goes.
That's a pen.
Golson's challenge. The referee has a look, has a think.
Given a corner.
The decision.
It's given a corner. VAR will check that, obviously. I thought this was a pen at first. Oh!
Contacting the ball from Connor Goldson. Is it clear and obvious enough?
Oh, I think,
There's much contact on the player stage.
you know,
He could possibly pitch his foot on the ground. This will give us a better angle.
ah,
The touch is actually delayed.
minimal contact.
From Bore to go to
I mean, he's nowhere near the ball, but it's very minimal contact. It really shouldn't send him down. So, VAR is looking at it. I mean, he doesn't get the ball, but there is very minimal contact. So I would be surprised if this does get given. I don't think it will be. Yeah, check over, no pen. Yeah, no pen. That's a decent corner, but it's again headed away by the second defender. Oh, dear God. Great ball, not. For the Rangers.
And it all came from the back four getting themselves out of shape a little bit. Contact. VAR has been a little bit lenient as well as the referee on the pitch. But that all came because the back three got themselves out of shape.
I think that was a bit debatable, that pen, wasn't it?
Didn't anticipate the flick on, so it's all about communication, staying rigid, being hard to play through.
I've seen the replay again, by the way. I don't know if you have all seen the replay again, but there is contact. There is contact, but it's very minimal. It shouldn't really, there's not enough contact to send him down. Oh, here's Ryan Kent. Oh, bye. What a good shot that wasn't. Yeah, I didn't think it was. I mean, at first I thought it was a pen, but when I saw the replay, there's very minimal contact. There's not enough really for him to. That shouldn't really send him down. But no, it's not a dive. It wasn't a dive. There was contact, but it was very minimal. I mean, he's tried for it really, hasn't he? But I think in these sort of games, everyone's going to try and get penalties.
He was never comfortable. He's always trying to hit as hard as he could, but that has to inspire Rangers.
Yeah, I didn't think. See if I can hear the Kamada. Oh, here's Ryan Kent. Oh, bye. What a good cross that wasn't from Filip Kostic, eh? Straight to the gloves of the keeper.
I think that was James Tavernier on that last Rangers attack. Being aware that Kostic is isolated at times, or sometimes 30, 40 yards in behind him. Just that deft little touch to get around the other side. He doesn't want to defend Kostic, so can Tavernier keep chipping away at it.
55 minutes in, 10 minutes into the second half, and Frankfurt, same as the first half, have been the better side, but Rangers are having one or two decent spells here and there, and that's about it, but not much. It was a better shout than knockout penalty in the playoff semis a few years ago. This wasn't a pen. Yeah. Could have been a pen, but it wasn't.
Major break there.
Where's that going? Who were first touch? Ooh. Played it back all the way to Kevin Trapp. He needs to keep his trap shut. Oh, hello. That might fall through. It's Joe Weber. It's in! Rangers have the lead. Rangers have the lead. Wowee. Well, completely against the run of play. Rangers take the lead in the Europa League final. It's an absolute howler at the back. Joe Rebo gets in. It's a long kick out from Kevin Trapp, headed forward by Rangers player. It's a really poor back header. There's a slip from a defender. Joe Rebo just gets in there. It's terrible from Frankfurt. Mistake from Tuta. Mistake from Sau. Rebo just hits it on his left foot past Kevin Trapp in a one-on-one situation. And the Glasgow side take the lead. Rangers have a lead. And it is 1-0 to Rangers. Rangers lead in the Europa League final at the same time as the commentator. Ha! I wasn't even listening to the commentator. I was listening to myself. Unbelievable. Rangers have the lead. My God.
Around 2/3 of this stadium in the baking heat in Seville. It's Joe Rebo whose smile is the widest.
First goal of the UEFA Europa League final scored in the 58th minute for Rangers from number 17, Joe Aribo.
Well, Tuta has had to go off following that slip. Picked up an injury. Makoto Hasebe, the veteran Japanese, comes on to now try and control.
Oh, could be 1-1. Blocked. That's claims a handball. Corner given. Ooh. Substitution made by Eintracht Frankfurt in the 59th minute, replacing number 35. Tuta is number 20, Makoto Hasebe. Spielerwechsel in die 59. Spielminuten für Eintracht Frankfurt. Für die Nummer 35, Tuta, spielt jetzt die Nummer 20, Makoto Hasebe. Head injury.
Enraged by the decision to stop the play, but Scott Wright needs attention here. Concern amongst the Rangers players.
Well, the referee's right to stop the game because it was a clear clash of heads. I think it's Lindstrom on the back of Scott Wright's head. For the Rangers players, it's just simply refocus. The goal's got to be put to bed. You've got a job to do. Frankfurt are going to get a lift. Their supporters are going to try and get behind them.
Well, the Blues of Glasgow are doing what the Greens of Glasgow couldn't do in this very stadium. And that is win. Wasn't a clash of heads. His back hit his head. I didn't say it was a clash of heads. I said it was head injury. I didn't say what happened. Message me on Facebook, Mia.
65 games as well, Rory.
Talk about it over that. Come to say clash of heads. I don't know.
It's 9th goal of the season, the first in this competition. What a time to get it. Up goes Kent to beat Canau, but now the headlock is Romani Touré's concern.
Come on, Rangers, says Willie Worm. What a good name. Is that Willie your name?
I think it was a ball that struck his face there.
This actually might help Rangers. Just allows the game to settle down. allows him to suck some air in. Because when you go ahead, the emotions are high, the adrenaline's pumping. The game will allow itself to settle down. This is where I think the likes of Connor Goldson and James Tavernier have to get around the play.
Rangers bouncing, yeah.
Make sure the younger ones, make sure they do their jobs. Match your runners, do the hard jobs and the hard leg work.
As we see the ball there again, it's good pressing by
Rangers bouncing. This is the goal again. It's a poor back header from Jibril Sow. Two to completely loses his footing. And Dika can't keep up with Aribo in time. And Aribo just slips it past the keeper. Really poor error for Eintracht Frankfurt's defence. And that could cost them the game. 62 minutes in.
Quite unusual for him to travel 20-30 yards with the ball. Have so many thoughts going through his mind.
Shame it's not United playing the European final.
Hit the target.
No. But it's nothing new. Nothing new.
I don't think this is a night really where you want to be chasing the game.
I've got to say, though, that Rangers goal has come completely against the run of play because they've done nothing all match, Rangers. Frankfurt really should have had the lead in the first half.
Does get back to his feet, but rather gingerly. We do hope that he is okay to continue. It's always a concern when players have a head knock. Amongst that, Joe Aribo was yellow carded the first. Going to the Slovenian referee's notebook in this Europa.
Oh, there is a yellow card then. Was that Joe Aribo said? I'm glad it's not United. Would be bored of listening to Glazier's out by now, yeah. Frankfurt, a really good team. Makes me wonder how Dortmund and Bayern, the top of the league, as they're both capped. But Bayern and Dortmund are the best teams in Germany, mate. Well, the Dortmund aren't. Bayern are the best team in Germany. Dortmund are one of the top teams in Germany, but aren't doing that well. They weren't amazing all season, so Frankfurt are a good side. But a lot of the teams you'll find in the Bundesliga this season is unpredictable. But Mönchengladbach were top, Wolfsburg were top, Frankfurt were in the top 4 at one point. You know, and them sort of teams have ended up dropping down to the bottom half of the table because they've been on a lack of. They ended up being on a bad run of form, and that sort of thing happens. Football's a funny game. I mean, Bayern and Dortmund are better than Frankfurt are, I will say. I mean, you can call me biased, but Aribo, never a penalty. Get up, you clown. Up your nose, everyone. I don't watch German football because I know Bayern are going to win the league. There's been some quality games this season in the Bundesliga. Mönchengladbach beat Hoffenheim 5-1 from 1-0 down. 4-1 from... Was it 5-1 from 1-0 down? The Dortmund-Bochum game, I think, was something like 4-3 or something. Was it Dortmund Bielefeld? Was a quality game. Bayern v Stuttgart was a good game. Der Klassiker was good for me. What else was there? I can't even remember. Union Hertha is always a good game. That's probably because Hoffenheim have awful fans, according to what I heard a lot of Germans say. They're not brilliant fans, I've got to say. Ooh. Tackles. Great tackles flying in here. Frankfurt have got 25 minutes to rescue it. That's a good ball. Here comes Knauf getting held off by... Yeah, brilliant. Getting held off brilliantly by Calvin Bassey there. Brilliant. Absolutely brilliant. That's a foul. Free kick. So one sub being made by Frankfurt. Will Rangers make any subs? And when will Frankfurt make their next one? Fans appealed for a foul or it's just strength. They probably thought it was obstruction, but it was brilliant defended. Oh, nearly a mistake. It's a mistake. It's Daichi Kamada chips to keeper. It's on top of the goal. I said that as Knauf got fouled, though. It wasn't a foul. Good opportunity. A mistake, though, for Rangers there. So you make a mistake, it'll cost you. Goulton makes a really poor mistake, and then it's a good ball from Ward, who's nearly on the floor. Kamada lobs the keeper. Just too much on it. 23 minutes? Yep, 23 minutes to go left of this game. Kamada's played well, by the way, for Frankfurt. He's a good player. Kostic is a good player. Knauf's a good player. Rafael Borra's had a bit of a quiet game, to be honest, for Frankfurt. Rangers coming forward again, the right-hand side.
Still no Japanese player has scored in a major European final. As we enter final quarter of this game, if it is to last just 90 minutes.
True. It's a nice stadium, this. Yeah, it's a nice stadium.
Neatly done by Kent. Had to stretch. Well won by Tavernier. Around the corner by Wright. Tavernier and Ken rises highest. Kostic. Down to Roda, who returns it to...
Might be asleep by then. Fair enough.
Kicks his cross out as well, but there's Calvin Massey to win another ball into the Rangers box.
Frankfurt got off just over 20 minutes to go.
So, Kostic tries to return it.
4 into Frankfurt. Ball goes out off a Rangers play. Frankfurt are going to make another sub.
Joining us shortly.
Across comes in. 1-1! 1-1. Frankfurt to level. It's Rafael Borra. It's a low cross that comes in. He just taps it home. Easy as you like. But that's the sort of chance he needed. A chance in front of goal. And that goes in. 1-1. Game on. It's a 4-in. And it's on the left-hand side. It's a low cross into the penalty area. Yeah. Nobody sees Rafael Borra coming in behind. They all leave and Rafael Borra doesn't. He kicks it past the keeper. Another goal for Rangers to concede. But a big goal for Frankfurt. That's them back in the game. Tor for Eintracht Frankfurt. In die 69. Minuten. Torschütze Nummer 19. Rafael Borra. Neues Spielstand, Frankfurt gegen Rangers 1-1. There will be another water break, ladies and gentlemen. 1-1. Very important time to get a goal as well. Jens Peter Haug is going to come on the pitch. Don't know who's going to come on for. Goal for Eintracht Frankfurt. Scored in the 69th minute from number 19, Rafael Borra.
Two European finals to come live.
Spielerwechsel beim Eintracht Frankfurt. Für die Nummer 29 Jesper Lindström spielt die Nummer 23 Jens Peter Haug. Substitution made in the 71st minute at the end of the cooling break for Eintracht Frankfurt, replacing number 29, Jesper Lindström, is number 23, Jens Petter Hag.
He wanted the game to come to life. He thought there was more in it. Both teams had a bit of improvement to do. Boy, have they delivered. This second half has been end-to-end. The tempo's up. The Frankfurt fans are now right behind their team. What do Rangers have in response? That's the key question.
We definitely know when someone scored. It's in! Yeah, tell me about it. That was Liam. Liam just sent me a message on Instagram. As it stands, we're going to extra time. Oh, here we go. Yellow card for Scott Wright.
I think he accepted the reaction.
There
will be a reaction from the Rangers bench too.
A lot of people said they preferred this to Champions League final. Not surprised. Who wants to watch Liverpool? I mean, I'll watch them get beaten Madrid, hopefully. I mean, it's no surprise that Frankfurt have scored because Frankfurt's goals, it's been coming all game. Frankfurt have been a better side. And to be honest, they should have actually been in the lead. Yeah, plastic final.
Ryan Jack makes way, and it will be the experience of 37-year-old Stephen Davis to come on.
Substitutions for Rangers. Replacing number 8, Ryan Jack, is number 10, Stephen Davies.
Scott Wright is the second change from Giovanni.
And replacing number 23, Scott White, is number 30, Fashion Junior.
Davis will go in the centre of the park, Rory, try and get possession of the ball. The Rangers on the attack.
Back to Tavernier. Touches away by Toure. Kent.
Get up. Never a foul. Phone's dying.
Two shots from Giovanni Van Bronckhorst makes sense, but if you need a little bit of pace up top, if you're going to sit back and soak up pressure, you need pace in the counter-attacks and kind of brings that. And I think they've lost ownership of the game. So Stephen Davis coming on just gives you that little bit more composure and experience in that area of the pitch.
Corey goes down, but so too does Scott Goldson. If we take the Blue Rangers' way.
Rory, other player, Rory likes to drop into pockets. Brings people into play. Phil's Goldson on that occasion.
There's no doubt even conceding that goal for Frankfurt and galvanised them. They've got their backs up a little bit, gave them energy to go and try and force the game. Now it's back finally poised once again.
So, now what? Oh, we just have a free kick right in the centre circle. Oh, well, it's swung all the way into the penalty area. It's headed away. It's on the left-hand side. Cleared, and a free kick's been given to Frankfurt. Mansfield have won by 0-0 against Northampton. That means they have won 3 on Nugget, and Mansfield are into the League 2 playoff final.
Yeah, it may seem a bit slightly critical of Connor Golson, but it's just a yard away from where he should be. Particularly when he knows that the cross is going to come in. Kostic has the ability to run there. He's got to cover that area.
Kamada now running beyond the Rangers backline. Picks out Roda.
There's an opportunity. Sebastian Roda in the box.
And now
Shot by.
knocks it over the top. He couldn't find the composure.
Good play by Roda. Driving into the box. Sets him up well. Gets it all wrong. Leaning back. Good opportunity though.
Ooh, yes. I like that. I like that.
In the hoist.
If I'm looking at my phone, by the way, it's because I'm answering messages. 13 minutes to go. Been a great final. It's been a really good final. Wasn't as big of a buy as the first penalty Forest missed yesterday. First penalty Forest missed. Oh, the one that went over the bar. Yeah, that was a buy. So I'll tell you what, Samba was brilliant in that shootout. Oh, that's a foul. Free kick to Frankfurt in the one box. 12 minutes and then we head to extra time. Yeah, Asabe does well actually there, doesn't he, to win the free kick. This is the long ball down towards Daichi Kamada. Oh, great control by Tavernier. And he still managed to keep hold of the ball when he was on the floor. Where is Samba from? Is it Congo? I don't know, actually. I think he might be. Or he might be from... He might be something like Cameroon or Senegalese. I don't know where Samba's actually from. I'll have a look. Please, Samba. Congo.
Sometimes fitness is in the mind. You got to keep yourself switched on mentally. The legs may start to go. You got to convince the brain you're okay. Keep going. It's worth it. What, 11 minutes left in a major European final. They know what's at stake and know what the outcome is. Suffer through the pain. Do the hard yards. Make sure you get the job done.
Here's Kostic with a free kick. About 40 yards out, swung into the penalty area. It's going to bounce. Oh, my God. I think it just says Congolese, so I would assume DR Congo. Or Dr. Congo, as I call it. It bounced, and I tell you what, McGregor didn't take any risks. He just tapped it over the bar. Didn't know I don't think it was going to bounce in, but it did bounce. Corner for Kostic in front of the Frankfurt fans that have travelled from Germany. In the box, it's headed away. That was absolutely cack. Ten to go. Goal kick. Frankfurt fans aren't even wearing any jumpers. A lot of them have took the jump. A lot of them have taken the tops off. This is that goal again. Low cross from Kostic into Rafael Bauer. It's easy as you like. Just ghosts in behind. Beautiful. Frankfurt have showed a bit of character, really. Come back from 1-0 down in this final. The last thing you want to do, really, is go 1-0 down in the final. It's always difficult to come back, but they've done it. They've been better than Rangers in this entire final, to be honest. So it was no more. That goal they scored was no more than they deserved. But I think from a Rangers perspective, it's a really poor goal to concede. Just everyone stopped playing and nobody spotted the one of Rafael Bauer, and he just left his marker for dead, really, didn't he? Sticks his leg out and it's an easy goal. Yeah, that's offside. Free kick Frankfurt. So 2 subs made by Rangers, 2 subs now made by Frankfurt. So who's going to make the next substitution? Don't forget, if this ends as a draw, we go to extra time. 30 more minutes to separate them. And if that still doesn't separate them, we're going to penalties. And don't forget, your score prediction has to be correct within the 90 minutes. Otherwise, you're wrong. Fancy doing the Europa Conference League final next Wednesday on my channel? I'm doing it on mine, mate. I'm doing the Conference League final and the Champions League final on here. So, sorry. But you can join me for that if you want. Oh! Can Jens Pederhog? Good defending. That's great defending by Bassi. He's been brilliant defensively. The European finals I do on here. And a lot of the cup finals I'll do on here as well. Tell you, this Bassi guy is just really good. He's good at holding. He's good at holding people off the ball. You know, shielding the ball brilliantly. Very, very good defending that. Really, really good. And I haven't seen too much from him, but by the sounds of it, he's a player that's just going from strength to strength at the minute. So, well, 7 minutes to go left of the game, plus added time. Who's got the nerve? Who's got the bottle? Who wants it more? And who's going to win it? Could be Frankfurt, really, if they can take their opportunities. If they took their opportunities in the first half, they could have been at least 2-0 up going into the second half, and it's a completely different game. But 2 goals, a mistake, a defensive howler from Frankfurt, and then an equaliser from poor defending. Is a Bastian Morder left off to Knauf, who can get the shot off. Brilliant defending. Long ball down. Here comes Fashion Junior in the penalty area at the angle. And he's managed to win it back, actually. Done really well there. Stephen Davis into the centre. Did you say to me you're not available Sunday? Saturday, Sunday and Monday? No. There's the ball through. Fashion Junior into the centre. Easy for the keeper. Oh, Sunday the 29th. I would have been doing the Championship playoff final anyway. But I don't think I'm actually available that day anyway. So, and if I was, I'd be doing the Championship final, and I don't think I am. So, yeah, I'll say no for the minute because I don't think I am. I think we're out on that Sunday. Is Daichi Kamada on the one down to the right hand side? Here's Knauf. And his right foot, Daichi Kamada again to the right hand side. And a low cross is blocked by the Rangers defender there. It was a low cross from Hogg, and it was a poor low cross, to be honest with you. It wasn't going to go very far, even if it hadn't been blocked. Thanks everyone who's joined us tonight. I know there's not many of you, but thanks everyone who's joined. And the views will probably go up when people probably have a look at the stream in the next few days. The Liverpool one, by the way, we had under 200 views, by the way, for the Chelsea Liverpool one. And in the past 4 days since the final, it's up to 1.5k. So, you know, you never know. The clock is counting down. We are heading closer and closer to extra time. Fun. Went to the doctors the other day. I said, "Doctor, I feel like a snooker ball." He said, "Go to the end of the queue." I had 3.2k and it went down to 360 views. Yes, because a lot of the viewers were bots. And I had a feeling a lot of the viewers were bots. But I didn't expect it to go down by that much. But that's YouTube for you. you can never underestimate YouTube these days. You never know what they're going to do. Never know what's going to happen. It's been a very good final, this. I think we deserve another 30 minutes of it. Here's Jens Petter Hag. Kamada to the right-hand side, who's had a good game, is Knauf on the right. How many people work at YouTube yet? They can't. How many people work at YouTube yet they can't moderate bots? I don't know either. How the hell do I know, mate? Probably a lot. They never delete bots for some reason. Silly. Oh, what a lousy pass that was. Don't expect it immediately, but some of them have been around ages. Yeah. Will we have a late winner? Eintracht Frankfurt fans are the most vocal at the minute. Frankfurt win the ball back. Kostic. Hag tries to play through to Rafael Bauer, but there's far too much power on that pass. Singing the Palace chant. In the box from Kostic. Oh. Another ball in. No. Hell. That's fizzes. Just sort of fizzed past the post, hasn't it? I mean, that's a terrible cross. And then Kostic, it was in the end.
It's a simple 5-yard ball. You're coming on in a major final. Your team needs you. The team needs you to hold the ball to get up the pitch. It's got to be much better than that.
Wasn't far off, actually.
Well, it's a change that sees Sebastian Rode, the Eintracht Frankfurt captain, go off, and Christian Jakic, an international teammate of Borna Barisic, come on. Jakic has started 10 in this Europa League run of 12 games, of course. By topping the group, Eintracht Frankfurt didn't need to play in the playoff round where Rangers met Borussia Dortmund.
In die 89. Spielminuten Spielwechsel beim Eintracht Frankfurt für die Kapitän Nummer 17 Sebastian Rode spielt jetzt die Nummer 6 Christian Jakic. So decision made by Eintracht Frankfurt in the 89th minute, replacing number 17 Sebastian Rode is number 6 Christian Jakic. There will be a minimum of 5 minutes of added time. A minimum of 5 minutes of added time. Nachspielzeit 5 Minuten. 5 Minuten. The Conference League final will be played in a tiny stadium. It's played in the Albania International Stadium. It's the Air Albania Stadium. I don't know exactly how much it holds. I mean, you wouldn't expect a new and small a new small competition to be held in the stadium like the new camp, would you? I mean, only holds about 22,000, so still, it's a stadium that will still create an atmosphere. So, I mean, you wouldn't expect the Conference League final, the first ever Conference League final, to be held in something like the Allianz Arena, over 70,000 or anything over 40,000. You'd expect sort of smaller stadiums like that. So, Rome and Feyenoord are not small teams. No, but it's a small. It's sort of a. It's a new tournament. You know, it's a new, and it's a smaller tournament. You know, it's a lot smaller than the Europa League. And it's new, so you know, new tournaments are not likely to be held in the massive stadiums, are they? I mean, I know none of them teams are small. You know, they're all good, fairly big clubs. But at the end of the day, UEFA are the ones that make the decision. We've now played two of the indicated 5 minutes.
Turns the pressure on to Calvin Bassey. Toure presents it straight to Kent. Jakic with the foul. Certainly contested by the Eintracht bench.
He took his time, got down the end goal. Just plays it back here.
A reflection of the game. I still think there's more.
Yeah, without doubt, I think we'll be talking to top players, key players within games. We're relatively quiet so far tonight.
Got a fan on. I'm still sweltering in here. Oh, it's raining. Didn't even know it was raining.
Rangers enjoying the possession.
Lovely weather here in Middlesbrough. It's raining. That's what I like to say.
One moment of glory, one bit of composure, bit of brilliance, something.
Throw in for Rangers. Barisic on the left-hand side. 3 minutes played of the added 5 minutes. I don't know if it's raining here. Well, if you see any rain outside, then it is. Been a cracking final. I've got to say, it has been a cracking final. But we are going to extra time as things stand.
Davis back to Barisic.
Well, we are heading to extra time unless Frankfurt can score from this counter-attack. Can Kostic get onto that? Oh, he can't. That is a very late challenge. That's a free kick. And he hasn't given a yellow card. I mean, he had every right to go for the ball. Gets nowhere near it. Very late. There's a little bit of contact, but it's very late anyway. But he doesn't give a yellow card for that. I'm very surprised. It's a very late challenge. My roof's wet, but the road isn't. All right, so it obviously can't be raining then where you are. Or it must have just stopped. Or the rain must have stopped. I don't know.
Final seconds ticking away. Bassey.
That's it. Extra time.
Rangers at one hand.
Full-time score at the Estadio Ramon Sanchez Pizjuan in the UEFA Europa League final 2022. Frankfurt 1, Rangers 1. Going to extra time. Endstand in the Estadio Ramon Sanchez Pizjuan in the Europa League finale. In the Europa League Finales 2022. Frankfurt gegen Rangers 1-1. Tried to speak too fast, got my teeth in the wrong place. We're going to extra time. Well, what a cracking final. Good second half, 2 goals in the second half. The Rangers goal that gave them the lead was an absolute cock-up from Frankfurt defensively. Completely mistimed. The header, back header was terrible. No one could latch onto the ball. Joe Weibo did. Players falling all over the place and ended up just sliding the ball past, not sort of sliding the ball. Yeah, just finishes it past Kevin Trapp. And then the equaliser for Frankfurt, poor defending from Rangers. It's a low cross that comes in from Kostic on the left-hand side into the centre. Nobody goes for it. And then Rafael Bauer just goes in behind. I'll have that. Thank you very much. I'm looking west towards Darlow, out the room. I'm in the minute, so I might be waiting in the further east. I'm in eastern Middlesbrough, so sort of Ormsby way, nearly. That's where I am, near Ormsby way. So we're going to extra time. God, dear Lord. ET first half. Right. We'll be back for extra time in a moment, in about 30 seconds' time, actually. Right, so it's ended 1-1 at full time. We are going to extra time. You can come and join me for the next 30 minutes of extra time. Click the link here to join. Me doing me Instagram story for anyone who's wondering. I know you didn't ask, but I thought I'd tell you. So, there you go. Yeah, very entertaining final, I've got to say. I'll give you the stats, actually, in a moment before we go into extra time. Do us a favour, by the way, if you haven't already done so, drop us a like on the stream. I don't know if we'll have a water break, so only playing 15 minutes, so I doubt it. I'd be very surprised if we were. Right. I'd be very surprised if we were. How many times would I be surprised? A few times. All right, players are back onto the pitch now. I have to say, Rangers will have to play well in extra time. Otherwise, they're going to lose. There's a drone. There you go. Said, didn't I? There's a drone with a camera. Or is that a spider cam? I don't know. It's one of the two.
But these two sets of players have to dig so deep. Last season, Villarreal went all the way to penalty kicks to beat Manchester United and lift this trophy.
Same as last season, it's gone to extra time and it's ended 1-1. Did anyone predict 1-1? Extra time's underway now. Did anyone predict 1-1? Scotty B did, and so did Jake NMP. So well done to Scotty and well done to Jake NMP Football as well. The two prediction winners for today, because your predictions only count for the full 90 minutes. If it goes for extra time, then unless you predicted a draw, then you're wrong. But I predicted 1-1, so very well done. I guess 2-2. Could have been, to be honest. Really, some chances they've had. The man down injured. There's two men down already for Frankfurt. This is a really good start. Ow! Oh.
It's now survival of the fittest. Who wants it most? Who's prepared to look
you
harder
bag.
and longer and further than their opponent? Who
Oh,
really wants to go for it?
something clicked in me bloody hip.
Look around your team.
Bloody hurts when that happens. I just felt something click. I was, oh.
Be a late finish in Seville. Seville retrieving the ball.
Hurts when that happens.
Extra time to overcome Braga. Seville, commander. Now so. Kostic.
It's a good ball. Oh.
It does go out for a corner kick.
Lundstrom puts it out for a corner to Frankfurt. Same as in all three halves. Frankfurt have started every half the better side. And this is no different. Corner count 10-2. Corner comes in and that's cleared away brilliantly. If you have a bet on corners, 12 corners now, 10 for Frankfurt, 2 for Rangers.
This is where the Rangers players need the Rangers fans. The noise has gone up. But the fans realise the players need energy. They need a purpose. They need something to keep.
Who is the fitter team? Who's going to have the nerve? Who's going to have the courage to step up? Here's Jens Petter Hauge. Frankfurt to win 2-1 in extra time, says Ravi. How are you, Ravi? Thanks for joining. I went for Rangers to win in extra time, but I'm not going to lie. The way Rangers have been playing this game, they've had some decent opportunities, got themselves in the lead. Frankfurt really could have been about 3 up at half time. Shot from, who was that? I don't even know who it was. Big up, all good, you. Yeah, not too bad. Scott Arfield. But yeah, when Frankfurt scored, I was like, well, it's been coming all game. They've been better than them. Frankfurt are the fitter side, well and truly. Just to let you know that Mansfield are into the League 2 playoff final. They will play the winner of the next one, which is Port Vale and Swindon, if I'm not mistaken. Scott Garfield. Didn't know he was a cat. I haven't watched Garfield in absolutely years. I've not watched Garfield in years. Tavernier coming forward for Rangers then. Rangers keeping the ball well here. Oh, a mistake from Bassey. And here's an opportunity for Frankfurt. Wasted. Corner must have been saved by McGregor. But what a waste of an opportunity, eh? Should have done better with that. So a mistake there from Bassey, and then Raphael Bow just gets the ball, says thank you, and then I don't know if it's is there a slide tackle. I don't think that's a corner, you know. I think that was a goal kick. It's difficult to call, difficult to tell really. Corner was wasted anyway. The set pieces in this game, by the way, have been wasteful. Ryan Kent, no. 5 minutes into extra time, by the way. 10 to go in this first half. I can't lie. This referee, I mean, I like the fact this referee's been lenient. That the referee's been quite lenient. But he's been too lenient at times.
sorted out 5 seconds.
Oh, balls.
This is just a player full of confidence. He just believes no matter what he does is going to happen. But it would be easy to give that up and think, well, I hope he doesn't score. But he has the mindset.
It is what it is.
The mentality to go and chase it down.
I know when I don't have my glasses on, I look like an alien, don't I? We love you both. We did. Oh, sorry, wrong game. I think Rangers will look to play for pens, won't they? Because Rangers look absolutely knackered. For Frankfurt, and Frankfurt are the fitter side. They look a lot fitter, don't they? But fitness and fatigue comes into play here. It's a long time to play 120 minutes of football, and it's in this sort of game as well. It's very hard. I mean, this isn't the biggest pitch. So, I mean, if you're playing a full 120 minutes on a pitch like Wembley or the New Camp or something like absolutely humongous, it is a lot. 2 extra time games in a row. Yeah. For me, yeah, Liverpool final. Wouldn't be surprised if the Conference League final and the Champions League final went to extra time. Yesterday and today. Yes. Yeah. Yes, I forgot. Yeah, Forest. Forest went to extra time, didn't it? Yeah. Well, went to pens. A very good game. I thought when Forest scored, I was like, yeah, Forest are through. And then Sheffield United just won. I was like, oh, dear God. They will beat the Scousers in 90 minutes. Well, I hope you're right. I hope they wallop them. We have got 6.5 minutes to go before the half-time break. And then we'll have another 15 minutes to separate the two sides. And then we go to penalties if it still remains 0-0. And tonight, by the way, because I don't need to hurry off tonight, I'll be staying on for the trophy presentation after the match.
Between 2 Eintracht Frankfurt players. Now Kent on the chase.
Here's Ryan Kent flying in with pace into the penalty area. Headed out. Scott Arfield can't get a hold of it. Scotty B's flying in. What's that famous dinner tonight? He's flying in as well. Flying in. What's that famous dinner tonight? I haven't had anything to eat. I didn't have my dinner till about 3:30. And that was noodles and breakfast. My predictions won. Yeah, your prediction did win. Along with Jake NMP Football. I tell you what, Bassey seems like a really good defender, doesn't he? Seems like a really good player. And now sends the shot straight into the Rangers fans. What a good shot that wasn't, is what I always say. Got one to predict, to be honest. Yeah.
There's an alteration coming first for Eintracht Frankfurt as Christopher Lenz comes on for Evan Dika.
Speedwechsel bei Eintracht Frankfurt in die 100. Minuten. Für die Nummer 2 Evan Ndika spielt jetzt die Nummer 25 Christopher Lenz. Substitution for Eintracht Frankfurt replacing number 2 Evan Ndika is number 25 Christopher Lenz. Substitution for Rangers.
Scott Arfield now becomes Rangers' third centre forward of the night. Again, they're a natural position for him, but sometimes he sacrifices.
Substitution for Rangers replacing number 18 Glenn Kamara. Oh, no, sorry, it's not. What an idiot. Oh, Scott Arfield came on right at the start of extra time for Glenn Kamara as well. I didn't mention that. I didn't know the sub had been made. Substitution for Rangers, replacing number 18, Joe Aribo. Is number 19, James Sands. Oh, someone did a doorbell at my college and been kicked out and pending investigation by police. Oh, no, his college doesn't have a doorbell. It's something that's been going on apparently. Scotty sent me a message saying something going on in Norwich about people pressing apparently students using their teachers' tits as doorbells, which is not something that should be happening. And I hope whoever it is, I hope London and Norwich. Well, I hope whoever it is that's doing it gets done.
Never imagined what would come.
Don't you just love the stare? I didn't get another can for extra time. Up your nose anyway. I thought you meant someone did ding dong on the college. Started at London by a group of lads, then it's been trending. Stupid. Silly, really. Both teams have made 4 substitutions. I don't know if you're allowed to make 5. It's 4 into Rangers then. We've got a... Stop saying it started in Norwich when it started in London. You told me it was in Norwich, mate. You didn't say anything about London. Or if you did, I don't remember it. Whatever. Norwich and London. So whatever. London, Norwich, whatever. It's in both anyway. There you go. Yes. Would be. No, they're claiming for handball. That is never handball. It's stupid, really. They shouldn't do that.
Final bit of the first half in extra time.
1 minute of extra time to go before the half-time break. Mate did it to his girlfriend and got a slap. Ha! Too right. Daichi Kamada making a run in the centre. Tries to play to Rafael Bauer. It's gone past him. Rangers will get the ball away now. Oh, dear me. Fashion Junior gets absolutely flattened, doesn't he, there? Just gets absolutely decked, as I call it. Now, look at that. Yeah, it is definitely a foul from Christopher Lenz. No handballs anywhere there. There'll be a minimum of 1 minute of added time. Nachspielzeit 1 Minuten. Tell you what, second half's going to be tense, isn't it? And then obviously we go to penalties. If there's no winner, here's Ryan Kent. Tackles. Good tackle. Golden swings it forward for Rangers. Frankfurt win the ball again. Kamada. Neither team able to keep hold of the ball for very long at the minute. It's getting a little bit scrappy, but tense even there. And the tension doesn't end there. Because that is the half-time whistle in extra time. Half-time and extra time, it still remains. Frankfurt 1, Rangers 1. We've got 15 minutes to go to separate the two sides. Should the match end 1-1 in the next 15 minutes, the Europa League final 2022 for the second season in succession will end 1-1 after extra time and go to a penalty shootout. Frankfurt 1, Rangers 1 at half-time. So the players are going to have a little drink. The managers are going to give them their tactics. Wonderful to see any more substitutions. I'm pretty sure you're allowed 5. But I think regardless of the outcome of today's game, both teams, whether they win or lose, can be very, very proud of their achievements. Frankfurt and Rangers, two teams that no one expected to get to the Europa League final and have put on a show. It's been a really good final. Yes, it's only 1-1, but it's been a good final. Let's have a look at the statistics then for you all before the second half of extra time gets underway. 15 minutes to go before we're heading to a penalty shootout. Statistics-wise, in the second half alone, by the way, Frankfurt had 6 shots, 1 on target. Rangers had 3 shots, 1 on target. The 1 shot on target for each team was the goals. In extra time, 2 shots for both teams, none on target. Rangers marginally having more possession, 54-46. 1 shot blocked for both teams as well. And you can certainly feel the tension in the air. But we'll see what happens. Second half extra time coming up. Upcoming streams, please. No streams now until another 7 days. Next stream will be next Wednesday night for the Conference League final. It's the only problem when there's no games on half the time during the week, and I'm not available this weekend whatsoever. So there's no cup finals or anything for me to do. And I'm not doing This Week in Football on Monday because I'm not available. So unfortunately, you'll have to wait a week for the next stream. But I am going to upload. I will upload 2 new songs on the singing channel within the next 7 days. So you'll have something to look forward to. But that's something. The match overall then, including the first half of extra time. 19 shots, 4 on target for Eintracht Frankfurt, which by their standards is pretty poor. It's a poor shot. It's a really poor shot accuracy. And Rangers have had 8 shots, 2 on target, so 25% shot accuracy for them. Rangers have had slightly more possession in the game as well. Second half is now underway. Will you be for Champions League final? Oh, now what's happened here?
A huge 15 minutes in the history of this football club.
I don't know what happened there. Will you be here for the Champions League final? All being well, yes, because then I'll be able to do the League 2 final on the 28th as well. I won't be able to do the Championship final on the 29th, though, because I'm not going to be available again. So, yeah, busy at the minute. So, should be here for Champions League final, though. Yeah, 8 shots, 2 on target for Rangers. Only a 25% shot accuracy. Barisic goes for a shot from distance. It's saved by Kevin Trapp. I don't think he was particularly sure where it was going. It practically went straight to his midriff, and that's I nearly said a shot. It was a cross, actually, towards... it was a cross in the centre towards Tavernier, and it was poor. Barisic with the shot, and it's well punched. 19 shots, 4 on target. That is... Oh, God. That's about 20-odd%. That's like a 20-odd% shot accuracy. It's pretty poor. It's actually... Let's have a look. 100 divided by 19 times by 4. 21% shot accuracy. And there's a shot for Frankfurt, and it was from who was it by? From have they made this up? Yeah, they have. Substitutions being made by Eintracht Frankfurt. I didn't see it. So no upcoming streams this weekend. No, I'm away this weekend. I'm down in Bristol this weekend. Substitution has been made by Frankfurt. Again, I didn't know the substitution had been made because it didn't say. Gibraltar's been replaced by Aydin Justice. So that was Justice with the shot in the end. Vlogging coming for the weekend? No. I'm going down for a specific reason, which I'm not allowed to say because it goes against the regulations of ITV. So I'm not allowed to say what I'm doing for that reason. But I won't be back until Monday night. And I'm not doing this week in football because I don't know if I'll get back in time anyway. So there you go. But yeah, my next stream will be Wednesday night. Unless Liam's got anything planned on Tuesday. So there you go. I don't think he owns clogs. He's going to be on Coronation Street as a guest star in Bristol. No, I'm not going on Corrie. I can't tell you anyway because it's against regulations, I've been told. So 12 minutes to go and then we're going to penalties. Will this game never end? It's half past 10 and we're still playing. It's 11:30 in Spain. You did it all top secret, so it must be something to do with a TV show. Oh yeah, I'm just not allowed to tell you what I'm going down there for and what I'm going to be doing because it is against ITV regulations. And I've been told strictly not to say anything on social media. So I can't tell you. You're not going to wiggle it out of me, so I'm not allowed to. Yes, I'm going to be on something, but I can't say what I'm doing because I'm not allowed to. That's a long ball. Oh, could be a chance. Never mind. Wait until I fancy the famous man on the TV. I don't know when. I don't know when it'll be put out or what's going on in a minute. So. But all I know is I'm going down to Bristol, so that's going to be fun. Hopefully. Should be nice. Long journey, though. 6 hours on a train. Why would Coronation Street be in Bristol? Isn't Coronation Street in Manchester? Is Coronation Street... I don't even know where Coronation Street is, but isn't it something like Manchester way? Down in Manchester or something. Just over 9 minutes left. And it's just both teams are battling. It doesn't look like either team wants to win it at the minute. Just looks like we're going to go to penalties. So we're going to go to extra time. Penalty, sorry, as it stands. Where was it filmed? Where's it filmed? 1960s. Yeah, it's Manchester. The famous Daddy is having a long soak in the bath. He isn't at 10:30. He's probably downstairs watching a bit of TV, and then he'll probably come up in a few minutes saying he's off to bed, or he'll just give me the usual
actually a good decision.
Hand.
McGregor not to play on.
We've just opened the door.
Trapped again.
I'll just see this hand appear and I'll be like, bye. So if you hear me look at the door, if you see me look that way, and I go, bye, then it's him. Probably down the plug hole. Wouldn't fit down the plug hole. Which ones? It's a good ball through. Barisic from Kent's pass. Yeah! Does he do some military wave? No. He just does what I do. Oh, Fashion Junior, Sakala there couldn't get hold of it. Almost halfway through this year, and you've still not hit 2K yet. You thought, wow, takes time. Hey, I said I was hoping to get to about nearly to about 2K at the end of the season, which is I'm going to class as the 1st of June is the actual end of the season because we got all the championship, we got the finals and stuff still. So to get to just under 30 away, I'm pretty happy with that. We'll get to 2K soon, I think. It's been a long journey. 5.5 years. That looks like when the teacher demands an answer, but no one answers it. There's a ball in. Frankfurt looking to try and win it. Never mind. Plans for the channel going into the summer? No, I have no idea. It's going to be a very strange season. Oh! Any type of outdoor vlogs? No, just football-related stuff coming on. That's going to be on this channel. I'm not doing anything that's not football-related. Borna Barisic is down injured. That's a good... I'm sweltering in here.
The thing is, as you edge towards penalty kicks, I think Rangers have got 2 substitutions left, possibly. You then have to think about who might take the penalties. Let's give on look. Owen Ramsey, I think, will also be going on.
Dad's doing food reviews. No. Would be good. We're going to get more vlogs next season. Hopefully. Daz's food stand. My ass. All hush. Got his catty towel. It's for me, a towel is a towel. I don't care what a towel is, as long as it works like a towel. I use it to sort of dry all the sweat off because half time I swelter in it. I'm sweltering half time here. All right, so 5.5. We got 5 minutes to go. Plus added time, and players are starting to. Got any plans with the Grounded Singing channel? I've got another 3 songs to put up for the minute. 3 songs to upload in a minute. Are your windows open? No, they aren't. But I've got my fan on. I can open it, but the door opens after time. Oh, bloody showing me belly. Nearly. Let's see. Bet John is all eyes on this game. Yeah, I'm surprised he hasn't come in the stream, to be honest. Nice belly.
Owen Ramsey is coming on as well. It's going to be a double change. And it will be
Substitutions for Rangers were placing number 31, Borna Barisic, is number 25, Kemar Roof.
Came off the bench. Sakala, he doesn't want to make way. He will head to the far side. Real shame for Sakala, but needs must.
If you ever went to Germany, would you do a buying vlog? Yes, if I was able to get the tickets. Also replacing number 30, Fashion Junior, is number 16, Owen Ramsey. So the man who came on as a sub has now gone off as a sub. Don't see that very often, do you? Don't you use the whiteboard much now? I do. I do occasionally. I don't use it all the time. I use it sometimes.
Drops into the defence. Bassey will go to the left-hand side. Sands now looks for...
That's a ball. Kemar Roof could actually latch onto that. He has. The bar line. Hit into the centre. What a save. And another chance. Bye. Oh, my word. What a... Oh. Oh, my God. Kemar Roof is well onside. He manages to just about get to the ball before it goes out of play. It takes a touch of a Frankfurt play, comes to Ryan Kent right in the centre, and it's a magnificent block by Kevin Trapp. What a block. That had a goal written all over it. What a block by Kevin Trapp's leg. That was brilliant. And then this shot takes a deflection, actually, and goes out for... Should have been a corner. It was a goal kick. Free kick. A minute and a half. That was massive. Thoughts on your new club manufacturer for your Middlesbrough shirts next season and Benny Boy? Every year are a decent kit makers. They were our kit makers a long time ago and came out with some decent kits that have sort of become iconic because some of them, because I think they made our kit when we won the Carling Cup, when we got to the FA Cup final 97, 98 or whatever it was. And also, you know, when we got to the Uefa Cup final in 2006 as well. So, you know, they make decent kits. So, you know, I mean, it can't be much worse than Hummels. So they do decent kits, to be honest. Nearly 400 passes completed for both teams. Rangers have edged the 400 mark. 409 passes for Rangers, 378 for Frankfurt. I believe is that completed passes. Completed passes. So it's been a really good final. A free kick for Rangers. And this could be the last chance of the game before we head to penalties. 15 seconds of extra time left, plus added on time. Castor are quite new, but they make Rangers and Newcastle kits. All right. Ladies and gentlemen, 1 minute of added time. 1 minute added time. Meine Damen und Herren, Nachspielzeit 1 Minuten. Nachspielzeit 1 Minute. 1 minute till penalties. Unless this free kick, which is in James Tavernier range, goes into the net. Go on, Rangers. Imagine the scenes if this goes in. Oh, what a free kick. That looked like it was going in the top corner. And it's saved brilliantly by Kevin Trapp. Great save. Brilliant save. Long ball down for Frankfurt from the keeper. That will probably be that. And that is it.
Time is up. It will be penalty kicks to decide the 2021-22 Europa League final.
Oh my God.
Joe Rebo and Rafael.
Full-time score at the end of extra time. Frankfurt 1, Rangers 1. Going to penalties. God. Second season on the bounce, and it ended 1-1 at the end of extra time off the penalties. Oh my God. Best of luck to both teams here. Who will have the bottle? Who will have the nerve? Any new dice items? I've got the new buy-in shirt, which I think you knew about because you probably saw me. You'll have probably seen me Insta story. Kevin Trapp has made some amazing saves. He's a great goalkeeper. Right, penalties coming up in 30 seconds' time. Ooh. Oh. Right, welcome back. Penalties will be getting underway in a few moments. Oh, ended Frankfurt 0. Sorry, Frankfurt 1, Germany 1. Why would he get a New England shirt? He doesn't support New England. No, he's on about the New England kits. When England actually released their kits. But, whatever. Pointless unless you're mega speedy. What do you mean pointless unless you're mega speedy? Yeah, I saw it. Must be about 80 quid, I know. I feel Frankfurt will win when it comes to pens. Yeah. McGregor has experience. Famous man knows what I mean. Yeah. Well, the very best of luck to both of these teams. Who is going to have the nerve? Who's going to have the bottle in this penalty shootout? Well, you know what? We're about to find out as we go off to penalties. Thoughts on needing to get the new shirts for all your teams and two national teams? I don't tend to get all of the new shirts. I'm not called Scotty B. I don't get everything from the club shop. Oh, well. Here we go. It's a lot of money, 400 quid. I don't have that. Well, here we go. Rangers. I cut down now. Oh, good. Both managers have led their teams to a Europa League final, and it's getting decided by a penalty shootout. I don't think either team could have done much more. It's been an absolutely magnificent final from both of these teams. Absolutely brilliant. Love how your glasses leg is not on your ear white. Oh, it is? It is, it just doesn't look it. It's because that's a bit longer than it is. But no, they definitely fit on right. Oh, yeah, because I sometimes put them like that, don't I? But no, they definitely fit on correctly. I will go to Borough Club Shop to deliver everything in there to you, lol. Huh. The penalties will be taken in front of the Rangers fans. The first penalty taker will be Rangers. Rangers will take the first penalty.
2 years ago in the semi-final against Chelsea. For Rangers, I will say
Here.
just one word. Fiorentina.
Here we go.
The captain first, Rory.
Here we go. Advantage to Rangers because they can put off Frankfurt players. Precisely.
6 straight with the referee ahead.
Yeah.
The first penalty kick, which his captain James Tavernier will come up to strike.
First pen for Rangers. Into the penalty shootout we go. Tense moments in. The penalty shootout to decide who wins the 2022 Europa League. First penalty to be taken by James Tavernier. It's going to be a pretty short one-up, isn't it? It's Tavernier against Trapp. Cool penalty. Sends Trapp the wrong way. 1-0 to Rangers. Great penalty by James Tavernier. He won, St. Marcus. Yep. 1-0 Rangers. Frankfurt substitute Christopher Lenz will take the first penalty for Eintracht Frankfurt.
Just waits for his own goalkeeper to clear the area behind the goal.
It's Lenz. Oh, brilliant. Brilliant. Great pen. Same again. Looks one way. McGregor goes the wrong way. Looks one way, goes the other way. McGregor goes the wrong way. So 1-1. I think Frankfurt will probably win on pens, to be honest. Rangers with the next penalty. It's Davies. Oh, that is in the top corner. Keeper goes the wrong way into the top corner. What a penalty. That is a magnificent penalty, that is. Brilliant penalty. Absolutely brilliant pen. Tell you what, they've both been well-taken penalties so far, but that was a magnificent pen. Top corner, nerves of steel. Who's this for Eintracht Frankfurt for the second penalty? Rustic, brilliant penalty. Cool, calm, collective. Into the bottom corner. McGregor goes completely the wrong way. And again, neither keepers guessed the right way once in this penalty shootout. Brilliant penalties today. I feel this will go to keepers. 22nd penalty taker, which would be Kevin Trapp. 22nd penalty taker has turned out. Penalty number 22 has turned out to be unlucky for a lot of teams, certainly a lot of goalkeepers. David De Gea and Kepa as well. Scott Arfield with the next pen for Rangers then. One's up. Wow. Kevin Trapp goes the right way, but it's just too high for him. Into the corner. Beautiful. It's too high for him. He ain't getting that. Some people have been severely sunburned. Did you see that guy's elbow there? The Rangers fan with his red elbow. It's been well and truly sunburned. Must be very warm over there. In order for his elbow to look like that, do you mean? Frankfurt with the next penalty. It's the Japanese man, Daichi Kamada. Oh, absolutely brilliant. That is absolutely brilliant. Top quality penalty, that is. What a quality penalty. Oh, it goes in off the inside of the post. I mean, no keeper saves that. It's probably a slice of luck, really. Maybe a bit fortunate, you could say, that it's gone in off the inside of the post, but it's a great pen. No keeper saves that.
Owen Ramsey missed the Europa League final with Arsenal against Chelsea in 2019.
It's Owen Ramsey, who has missed a penalty before in a Europa League final.
To Rangers,
Can he score for Rangers tonight against Kevin Trapp?
Ramsey
He can't, it's saved!
gets advantage.
He's done it again. Another Europa League final and he's completely missed. It's a really poor penalty. Trapp saves it with his legs pretty easily. It's a poor pen. Let's have a look at this. He goes straight down the middle. He's practically straight down the middle and it's a brilliant save with his feet.
To come up with something
Oh, well,
big.
advantage Frankfurt then. Frankfurt score this penalty to go 4-3 up.
Benitez. Philip Kostic.
Just for 4-3.
Kostic
Goal!
to the most narrow
That.
Went
Oh, I'm not going to lie. For a minute, I thought Rangers had saved that. If that's their second best player, yeah. I'm not going to lie. I thought McGregor had saved that. Whoa, only just. Only just. Match point now. Rangers have to score. If Rangers don't score, Frankfurt are European champions.
to keep this going. Save one. Roof,
For 4-4.
step to the side.
My Roof just about in off the inside of the post. What a brilliant penalty. Hit that with power. Could see he was a bit fortunate there. Could see he was a bit fortunate there. What a pen. Well, this is it. This is it.
After 120 minutes.
The goal scorer for the equaliser, Raphael Bobber. If he scores, Frankfurt are the Europa League champions for the I'm pretty sure for the very first time. It's Raphael Bobber to win it. He's won it! He's won it! Eintracht Frankfurt are the Europa League champions. Celebrating in front of the Rangers fans as well. Oh dear. Frankfurt are the Europa League champions. And given how the game has been, it's no more than they've deserved. Frankfurt have been the better side all game. They fully deserve to win it. Eintracht Frankfurt are the champions. Rangers into their first European final in 50 years. And they just fall short on penalties due to Owen Ramsey. What a brilliant penalty. And once again, Germany conquer on penalties. Herzlichen Glückwunsch, Eintracht Frankfurt. Europa League champions. UEFA Europa League Siegers. Eintracht Frankfurt. Rangers have done so well to get to this stage. But Owen Ramsey with that really poor penalty has absolutely messed it up for them.
Defeats do not come tougher than that, but they can be proud.
But they've done well, Rangers, to get to this stage, haven't they? But congratulations, Eintracht Frankfurt, champions.
Too far for Rangers. Raphael Bore is the Eintracht Frankfurt hero, as their name is carved once again onto that famous trophy.
Eintracht Frankfurt's name's getting
to come back once again.
put onto the trophy.
The full-time score at the Estadio Ramon Sanchez Pizjuan. At the end of 120 minutes, it was 1-1.
Well, it is all over. Eintracht Frankfurt are the UEFA Europa League winners, and probably given how the game was, it's probably no more than they deserved. They were the better side all game, but Rangers, so close yet so far. But what a match.
Feel for them, absolutely gutted for them. They put so much into that game. I thought they were a stronger team at the end, but it wasn't to be. What a chance to go back to the chance. Ryan Kent had to win it. Great chance to win it. But got to say the quality of
That's a great pen.
penalty kicks, particularly from Frankfurt.
That's a great pen.
Absolutely first class.
Here are 5 penalties. Unbelievable, Kerry.
Well, we talked about McGregor before, and you couldn't get rid of him. You know, it was an incredible stand-up under severe pressure for them to step up and execute it in the way they did. You know, it's like Alex says, echo the words, absolutely proud of that group of players. They've been excellent through this journey. They've just fell short of the game of everything. They'll look back on the chance at the end, but they end up this last kick of the football and go win the game. And it's an incredible save. That keeper's up the traps that are big saying this. Yeah, the big concede with the penalty shirt.
Had a feeling Frankfurt were going to win it. But there you go. Penalty shootout is over. And Eintracht Frankfurt, for the very first time in their history, are the champions. Well, that's it then. Bye. Your 2022 champions are Eintracht Frankfurt. And given the game, it's no more than they deserved. They were the better side. They were by a country mile the better team all game. Rangers' goal, I mean, yeah, it's a mistake, but their goal comes completely against the run of play. You know, Frankfurt should have actually won the game in the 90 minutes, but it is what it is. Hard luck Rangers though, so it'd be tough to take for them. But penalty shootouts and national lottery. You do know Rangers expect to walk this game. And they didn't actually. They were expecting, they were hoping to win it, but they just weren't good enough today, to be honest with you.
John, not the result you came here for.
Right.
I mean, if you can,
See you in a bit, Sam.
Your emotions right now.
5 German teams in Champions League.
It's an hard one to take to lose on penalties.
It's a hard one to take.
The 120 minutes, I don't think.
No, well, yeah, the fans would. Yeah, they obviously didn't want to win it.
It's hard to perform on the big stage like this. It's nervous for everyone. Just severely disappointed to lose on penalties. It's a lottery there. It's not anyone could have missed. So just severely disappointed to let everyone down. Everyone's travelled out here. There's 3/4 of the stadium. Rangers
And FCB will get knocked out. Yeah.
I can totally understand what you're saying. These fans, though, I think are immensely proud of what you as players have done this season to get this far. But when you look back over the game and in the extra time, that Kevin Trapp save from Ryan Kent, I mean, you came so close, didn't you?
Yeah,
They came close, but well, wasn't the beat, was it? To be honest.
Honestly, what can you do? Yeah, it's absolutely pulled it out the back there. So
But I think Rangers. I think if Rangers can do it again, you know, get through the knockout stages, I don't see why Rangers can't win it again next season if they play like that, because they've been really good. Liverpool fan here, gutted for Rangers. Rangers players and fans should still be proud. Yeah, I mean, you know, they've been absolutely magnificent throughout this entire journey. You know, obviously it'll be gutting, obviously, for them. But for me, at the end of the day, I thought Frankfurt fully deserved to win it. Frankfurt should have probably won it in the 90 minutes, actually. They were the better side throughout the full match, but, you know, just couldn't score. Simple as that. And then penalty shootouts, national lottery, really. It is what it is. But again, two British sides in the Europa League final, and they've both lost. And Eintracht Frankfurt win the UEFA Europa League.
First thing to say, Ali, is he didn't let anyone down.
Oh, nobody. Let's get that straight right away. John
You know, Rangers were magnificent. Frankfurt were the better side today.
John and the rest of the boys can be extremely proud of the journey that they've taken us on this season. It's been a wonderful journey. And you've got to feel for Owen Ramsey. You really got to, because, you know,
But once again, Germany, and I know someone else tweeted this out, but again, Germany.
Stephen Davis now.
Stephen, it's not the result you came here for. It's not the way you wanted that game to end. At the end of the day, though, penalties is an absolute lottery, isn't it?
Yeah, obviously huge disappointment. I think, as I say, once it goes from that stage of the game, it's a lottery, and you can obviously win it, but it's hard to reflect straight away after the game because of the disappointment. We were desperate to come here, and
Was deserved, so I can't complain. First European trophy in over 42 years, actually, turns out.
Did you feel that sort of over the piece, particularly in extra time, that you did just have the edge? You know, we saw the Kevin Trapp save at the end, that you could just nick it before it got to penalty?
Yeah, I thought we were starting to get a little bit of control of the game and starting to create a couple of chances. Obviously, corners, good shot. Free kick was going in. Obviously, keeper's good position.
Well, there you go.
I've got a chance for the man said that.
Just waiting for the trophy ceremony to start. It's nearly 11:05. Come on, get on with the trophy ceremony and I can head off. But it's a European final for Rangers, you know. Rangers will be absolutely chuffed to meatballs by the fact they've got to the final. Just a shame for them they couldn't go on and actually win it. But it is what it is. That's football for you. But again, Germany conquering the in the penalties again.
Major disappointment, but at the same time, I couldn't be more proud of all the lads, the staff, the fans, everybody associated with the club.
That's the thing. While you're disappointed, you know, John Lundstrom said that he felt that you had let everyone down. You know, but they just said in the studio, you guys didn't let anyone down. Can you take any positives at all from it? Where you're standing right now, the fact that Rangers got to a final this season?
We know how difficult it is to get here. We came here determined to do everything we could. We left everything out on the pitch to try and get the result that we wanted. Unfortunately,
huge achievement for Rangers considering where they were a few years ago. I know they were in the they were knackered, weren't they? They were absolutely knackered, weren't they? They were in the. They ended up going from. They've gone from the League Two. All the way back to the Premier League. They've now won the league, and now they've won themselves. Now they've got themselves to a European final. So it's been quite an achievement for them. That's Eintracht Frankfurt fans celebrating that goal. There you go. But there you go. What can you do? What can you do? As if I think a lot of people were expecting Rangers to do it. It is what it is. And the Europa League ambassador is walking onto the pitch with the Europa League trophy, and we're going to get the ceremony underway.
Losing cup finals is it's never nice. You know, when you make it this far, you do so well to get to this, the showpiece event, you want to go and finish the job off. It doesn't matter how well you've done to get there, these lads will be hurt.
So, here we go. Time for the ceremony to start. Rangers, the referees will be going onto the podium first to receive their Europa League final medals. So the referees will be heading on to there. Then Rangers, and then Eintracht Frankfurt with where they will pick up the trophy. And there's the referees heading off onto the podium. Can't lie, the referee wasn't particularly brilliant. He's getting booed by the fans. But there you go. There's Alexander Seferin, the bald guy, the guy in charge of UEFA. And ceremony is now taking place. It's a shame for Rangers, but you know they can wear their badges with pride, their medals with pride, because this is something they've probably never experienced. They have never experienced a Europa League final or European final. Rangers have never been to a European final in 50 years. In a long, long time.
Absolutely phenomenal. It's been a pleasure.
Ladies and gentlemen, please give a round of applause for the UEFA Europa League runners-up, Rangers.
Glasgow to Gothenburg, Belfast to Bogota, Sydney to Seville. Rangers supporters all around the globe can hold their heads high at the performance of their team. It comes with tears.
Well played, Rangers. Magnificent. Credit to all the Rangers fans that have actually stayed in the stadium. Most of them have all gone. But credit to them that have stayed to applaud their team as they go onto the podium. Credit to the Eintracht Frankfurt fans as well. Eintracht Frankfurt fans have all stood up applauding Rangers as well. It was a cracking final, but at the end of the day, you know, I'm sure if both teams were able to win, they'd both win the trophy. But unfortunately, there can only be one winner.
But it is a cruel, cruel way to lose a game of football. Rangers.
All I can say is I'm glad Rangers lost, because Scottish people want England to lose, so it's only fair. Well, fair enough. I mean, Frankfurt were the better side, I thought, in the game, so I wasn't surprised that they won. And then as soon as Owen Ramsey missed a penalty, I was like, yep, you've lost.
A fifth European final for Rangers couldn't deliver.
I was like, they've lost.
Trophy lift. But for those that have remained inside the stadium, they feel the hurt, but they feel the pride.
They were the better side. And I don't think anyone can really deny it. But the better team won.
But now, it is a
and now, ladies and gentlemen. Oh my, look at this. Oliver Glasner's just going to slide through the place. Ladies and gentlemen, please give a round of applause for the UEFA Europa League winners of 2022. Eintracht Frankfurt. Herzlichen Glückwunsch. Very good.
Wild celebrations for the tens of thousands in the Roma Bay, back in Frankfurt.
There was at least 60 to 70,000 fans celebrating their goal in the Frankfurt Stadium. So they get the gold medals. Congratulations, Herzlichen Glückwunsch, Eintracht Frankfurt. They've been magnificent all tournament. They have beaten the likes of FC Barcelona. They have knocked out West Ham United, who knocked out the record holders Seville. They have beaten Rangers in the final in what has been a magnificent UEFA Europa League campaign with loads of ups and downs, twists and turns. Congratulations, Eintracht.
It's a squad that emulates the
Eintracht Frankfurt. representing Germany,
always have a home in Seville.
and the man
15 kilograms
who did
worth of
suffer a cut to
silverware
his head,
back to Frankfurt.
the captain, Sebastian Warder, will lift up the trophy, your 2022 Europa League winners.
As another European crown.
2020 Siegers, Eintracht Frankfurt.
And the scenes and celebrations at the Ramon Sanchez Pizjuan will overflow into the streets of Seville for some time to come. La Bestia Blanca, the white beasts, the matadors of Seville. It's glorious celebration for Eintracht Frankfurt. They've broken the holding that Spain and England have had over this trophy for a decade. It's heading back to Frankfurt with all the fans that travelled here for what was.
And that's it. Thank you everyone for watching. I've been Double Johnson. Frankfurt are the champions of the UEFA Europa League.
Is the man
You are the champions, Eintracht.
highest hero status in the city of
Keep on fighting till the end.
Fred Schaub was the man that
You are the
in 1980
champions.
in the UEFA
You are the
Championship. They won
champions.
it on away
No
goals over two
time
legs.
for losers, 'cause you are the champions. Eintracht Frankfurt. Thanks for joining. I will see you again very soon. Bye.
They cannot believe their eyes. The Europa League winners for 2022 are Eintracht Frankfurt.
Thank you very much to Rory. Tell you what, Owen, congratulations to Frankfurt. When you go through a whole